cocaine, domestic violence, driving under the influence. Are you being accused of drinking too much pisto and driving? Are you being accused of selling dope? Don't get caught slipping and let the law office of Oscar Sandoval defend your rights. Oscar Sandoval and his staff handle criminal cases ranging from DUI cases, domestic violence, guns, and drug charges. You can call or text them at 626-784-6010 and follow him at ODSESQ. 626-784-6010. I'm going to give it to you again because I like you. 626-784-6010. The law office of Oscar Sandoval. You have a problem, they solve them. Si habla español. ¿Me entiendes? What's up, fool? What's up, fool? What's up, everybody? Felipe Esparza right here. Rodrigo Torres. We have our guest right here. Pink Foxx, ladies and gentlemen, comedian, regular everywhere. I met her at the, she was part of the Netflix Is a Joke. She had her own show, right? You headline?
Yeah, headline.
Was that your first festival?
No, I did the first one. Wait, my first festival for Netflix or in general? No, I did the first Netflix festival. I opened for Patton Oswalt.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we did is it the Orpheum downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the Orpheum, which was really cool. And I did a show for XM Radio. So, like, I have jokes in rotation on radio right now. So, yeah, that was it.
Did you sign up to get your money for that?
No.
You
Are
have
you going
to.
to show me?
Yes, it's called
SoundScan or something.
SoundScan.
Yeah.
It's a big application this thick, but once you do it, every time it plays anywhere in America, they'll send you the money.
I need that.
So it'll be good for at least $200 a month.
I need that.
There's a lot of comedians who don't even know, man. Their stuff been playing or... When I did mine, I was with the two other comedians and I just gave them my CD without even asking. I just threw it in there and then it played for years on XM. Then somebody said, oh, you gotta fill out the application. I just did. And I did it. And I remember that they sent me a check because they owed me from 3 years ago.
It was nice.
Hell yeah, I was broke, man.
Nice little bag.
I was scraping my little pipe.
In the resin out?
Yeah.
When I went to do the Colorado High Plains Festival, there was somebody there, I think from SoundScanner, like, come get signed up. I don't remember what I was doing. Somebody was talking to me just way too long, and I missed my opportunity because it was so hectic that weekend. But yeah, I got to get it done.
You got to get it done. I remember I told Fred Stoller, the comedian, and he was on the phone, and then he told Norm Macdonald right away. I don't know if Norm Macdonald pretended he didn't know, but I'm guessing he didn't know.
Suspicious information, Felipe.
So I got to talk to him on the phone through Fred Stoller. It was like a 3-party on the phone. Hey, Felipe, tell Norm about that. Oh yeah, this is a thing called Scan, and they get you paid for a back there. Back? Then what I know, I can't do Norm Macdonald, but
Yeah, it's just doing the voice, you know?
Yeah.
Like Canadian.
yeah,
Over here from Calgary.
and it was yeah.
Pontificating for a while, yeah. Tell him
So,
about
yeah.
gambling.
Got to talk to him.
That's dope.
We just got back from Australia, people. We were in Vancouver, British Columbia, and we were in Arlington, Calgary, Alberta, the Texas of Canada.
Calgary, Alberta, eh?
And we were in Vancouver, man, and we had to play hopscotch to our show because everybody was laying on the floor.
Really?
Yeah, but that was a badass club, though. That was a Biltmore Cabaret. It was like a rock club. Fool, what's up with the Mongolian, fool?
Oh,
dude,
when you do a
about
show,
that fool right now.
when you do a show out of town, do you go hang out with people like after the show, or like people invite you to a party? Do you hang out with people?
Sometimes.
Do you meet them and go hang out?
It just depends on who I'm on the road with.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
So
we were going out, fool. We're just puffing off the side of the hotel, and this fool came along and recognized this fool, and the rest is history. Tell him, though.
we were hanging out with we were just hanging out with people from the show, and then we went back to our hotel room, and we were smoking outside the hotel room, and then this Asian guy came out of nowhere. Hey man, big fan, man, big fan, and he spoke Spanish too. And he ended up being from Mongolia, like where Genghis Khan is from.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mongolian, full Mongolian.
Yeah.
Like, and now he said
He did a little hairdo, fool.
Yeah, he did. He even had the little hairdo like a Mongolian, and he said that he did like a comedy class. He started doing stand up, so I had to talk to him about comedy for about 35 minutes. He got high with us.
Yeah, he wasn't afraid, dog.
He spoke Spanish. He flirted with every girl that passed by.
Sounds like a good time.
Then now we told that fool, yeah man, we're gonna go to sleep, man. So he went that way, and we went to go get food.
That's funny.
So we ditched him.
You gotta dip on people sometimes.
And we dipped hard on him. And then we started walking. Man, there was a guy closing the gate to a tattoo parlor with two crazy chicks. And
Emmanuel.
his name was Emmanuel. Half of his face was covered up like a fucking, like a Maori motorcycle gangster. You know, his half, he looked like a Maori. All his face was tattooed.
Whole forehead was a tattoo.
And he was there with a First Nation Asian-looking chick. She was native, and she was, man, this girl had brass knuckles, bro, in her hand, and she had
I saw that shit.
She had UFC boxing shorts and sandals with tube socks and a tank top.
This is in Canada?
Yeah, and she really,
Yeah, right there in downtown.
Crazy. She got lost in a prop bin?
she was getting
She was getting a tattoo.
She got a tattoo of South Park Mexican on her leg.
Yeah, that was what was crazy, dog. SPM, all gangster style.
I think that's to be irony, to be ironic now, how to get that.
I don't know. Well, didn't that fool just get out or something?
Yeah. So we went to, well, I don't drink, but we went to a bar with them. And they had this drink, I don't know, it was a drink in a big old chalice. And they had a cup and another cup. And they had like 5 shots in there. And I guess they all drip down. And then you drink it all like that. What was that drink called?
I don't know what it was called, but it was a big old, it was, what's that big ass shit? Not a schooner, bigger than a schooner. Just like, we're getting a pitcher. And then it had a fat shot glass in there, I think, with 3 different type of alcohols, and then a shot, and then another. It was 3 shots in that big ass shot, and then beer on the bottom. Like it wasn't a beer, it was cider.
That sounds like that.
Yeah, crazy ass Canadian drink and shit.
I used to bartend. That sounds awful.
Yeah, it was like you drink 2 of those and you're done.
Percentage in that?
I don't, because
it crazy.
One was gin, one was vodka, the bottom was cider, clear cider, and then two more liquors. And then,
but we were hanging out right there. We were just hanging out at the bar, just talking to the guy Emmanuel with a big old face tattoo, and his 2 friends and the girl he tattooed were on the right side of them. We were not sitting next to them. But then you know, man, like I started a lot. I was a guy that would start trouble everywhere I went. I would start trouble, so I know when trouble's gonna start. Right?
Oh, that one fool?
So this dude showed up with a backpack, you know, titiri. You know, he's trying to get laid too, you know, but he was obnoxious about it. He was like this, like just say you're talking to somebody and he's like this right behind you, like hovering, man.
Yeah,
like
it was weird.
Like a
I forgot about that fool.
Man.
I forgot about that. He had sock me face on him.
Yeah, he was like this, like hovering. He was just hovering like on your shoulder,
I
like.
never heard that.
He was cool for a little bit, but then that fool, he had 2. It's a tattoo dude. He just tattooed a girl.
And the guy's huge, man. Like,
because the tattooer recognized this fool, just like the Mongolian fool. I mean, this is just a little trail to go get something to eat, and then this other fool was just like lurking, but you know, he got a drink, but you know, he had like a bad face, like, you know, something. He's gonna like school shooter face, just like odd person. And then these fools sitting there talking.
He had a backpack on, man. Like,
and then he started getting closer. I thought that other fool was gonna drop him, and it was tense for a little bit. But then
crazy.
So I said, we gotta go, man. We don't want to. In my head, I said, we gotta go, man. We don't want to be here when one of these girls with the brass knuckles knocks him out, or you knock him out.
Yeah, because then a couple people rolled up on this fool. So there were fans trying to take pictures. Then he started lurking again, and then that's when that other fool became a little bit more apprehensive.
He touched the other. There was a black girl there. He touched her arm.
I think he was trying to get all close.
You got muscle.
But that's when homeboy checked him. He's like, "Hey, dude, you better fucking back off before I fucking fuck you up."
You sound like Drowning Vader.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
R.I.P. James Earl Jones.
Yeah, for real.
But that place looked like the Wild West, like.
It's grind. It's a little. It got a little Camden in there. A little touch of Camden right there in Vancouver right there. Yeah, it was crazy. No, it's a little gritty right there. Cause they have like a sex shop, then they have like an A&W root beer, they have pizza, then they got poutine fries.
Sounds fun.
Then that had to be an NA center, right? Where all those fools. I mean, dude, these fools are, you know, freebasing outside, hot railing, you know.
There were people outside clapping.
Yeah, bro, it was fucked up.
They were smoking
They were hot rails.
They were smoking hot rails, but with a long tube.
Yeah, and some other chick just all tucked in there. I don't know if she was hitting speed or something, but same, glass pipe.
I was in Hollywood the other day at a stoplight, and I looked to my right, and a guy was smoking crack on this.
Casually.
Just on the bench, yeah.
His little crack
Like it
smoking
was
jacket.
a cigar. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like,
Savoring
oh,
that shit.
that's fucked up. That's wild. I have a hard time seeing people do drugs like that. I'm like,
It's one of
it's
those
nothing.
moments where you gotta remember them, bro.
yeah,
You gotta take it in.
it sounds like fun.
How was? You ever done drugs like that?
No,
You never like did crack or heroin?
not one of those. But, it's because my aunt passed of like overdosing and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I never wanted to go out like that. But I mean, I smoke weed and I do mushrooms and all
Keep it organic.
all the good, or the organic stuff. It feels better. It's like clean. Even drinking, I cut back on drinking recently too. I think when you tell people that, they're like, "Oh, you had a problem?" Like, no, I'm just trying to lose weight. I felt a little.
Yeah, it does get you puffy though.
Yeah.
drinking
And it's
shit.
expensive
Keep
too
your
when they're
head
not free.
Oh fuck
That's
yeah,
true.
bro! Any drink anywhere where you go is $15, bro, or 20. I mean, straight up. You got 5, that's a bill plus your tip.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
real.
So you're from Camden, New Jersey,
Born
born and raised. Is that where you started stand-up?
Born in Camden, New Jersey, raised in like Sacramento and San Jose. What's
Ladies
up,
and
man?
gentlemen, Martin
Sandoval.
Rodrigo.
Nice to meet you.
I'm here.
Go for it.
Traffic's bad, huh?
I was
Yeah. Plus, if you don't time it, you get here on time, so you know we're gonna be in traffic.
Yeah.
I was here for I was in traffic for 2 hours.
You walked
Coming
here.
from where? Palm Springs?
From
Facebook. You want a horseback or what?
He said, coming from where?
His eyes look like there was no window. Like the window was open the whole
It looked
time.
like he got busted
They
stealing.
were,
That's crazy.
Where's the product, man? Oh, it's right there.
from Norwalk.
They can't hear you. You're not your thing on.
It's crazy. But I'll answer your question real quick. So I'm from everywhere. I was born in Jersey, raised in, when I was 9, my mom got married and we moved to San Jose. I lived in Milpitas and then we lived in Sacramento until I was about 13 and then we moved to North Carolina. And then we moved back up and I lived out there until college, Jersey, I mean. And yeah, so that's everywhere. I'm from everywhere.
The was Milpitas, bro.
Yeah, cat out there, Milpitas.
Oh yeah.
Milpitas is crazy.
Is it Milpitas where they have like a river where everybody goes swimming to and fish?
That's very vague. I don't know.
Yeah, I
They
don't know.
probably-
Yes,
Yeah.
of course, bro. That movie, bro, with fucking Keanu Reeves,
The River's Edge?
The River's Edge.
Was that Milpitas?
Milpitas.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Say Texas.
It's a good memory.
yeah, man.
It's wild. No, we just had the street races. I lived on a street that was like, there was no cops back there, and it was off a mountain. You know,
Like Fast and the Furious
oh,
racing? or
dude!
what?
Every weekend, all you heard was.
Do people do takeovers out
Hey,
there?
Milpitas by Modesto, right?
Yeah, it's up
So
north.
yeah, they do that drag racing because in that movie that first movie that George, what's the name, did from Star Wars?
American Graffiti.
Yeah, it's in that area.
Modesto,
Really,
right?
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, so there's a lot of drag racing.
A lot
over
of
there.
diners over there, huh?
A lot of 50s
I don't
diners.
remember the diners, man. I don't remember anything until like, Milpitas. I was just in the house because I was raised Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so I wasn't really like outside. And then Sacramento, I remember Sac a lot because I lived on a cul-de-sac and I was like a suburban kid, you know what I mean? So that was interesting.
Hell yeah.
You guys are like, what now?
I was going to say, Sac even back then was pretty dead too, huh?
Dead as fuck, man.
Yeah,
there
I
was
mean,
nothing to do.
Yeah, even now it's kind of like,
No, the best shit we had was the Kobe Lakers beef or
Oh, damn.
the Kings Lakers beef.
Yeah.
Remember that?
1 year it got close for the Kings, right?
It
Wasn't that
was
big?
really bad. Whatever year I was out there, we had dudes in Kobe shit on the side of the road with like signs, and people were like, "Fuck you!" like yelling out the window. It was crazy. Yeah. And then I don't know, Arco Arena, you know,
That's that ghetto ass mall, bro, by the Punchline Arling Mall.
they did have a
That
shitty
Arling
mall out
Mall.
Remember that Arling Mall? It's just
Yeah,
ghetto,
hell
bro.
yeah. You can get a mattress and your AAA
tire.
t-shirt. Yeah, hell yeah.
there. A mattress and a tire.
Yeah.
We were-
Ben Davis pants, eh? Ben
I remember
Davis.
that we were walking through that mall, and we're doing
Desolate.
the Punchline, and it is dead over there, and it's ghetto.
Dry, too.
This car pulls out of nowhere, goes, And they both jumped, all four jumped off, and they all had guns. And I said, what the fuck? Hey, Felipe! And they were bounty hunters. They were about to raid someone's house 2 blocks away.
That's crazy.
And they were gonna meet up where I was standing at to go over the plans.
That was in the bounty hunter days.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dog.
I got all paranoid, like, oh shit, what did I do now?
No, I think we were smoking too. Oh my God, no! And it was like, it turned out it was cool.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's when I wrote that bit. We were on that
They had
bus.
a girl too. It was a girl bounty hunter with them.
We took a bus from there to a dispensary, and there was a man in a bus that I guess that was his first time on a bus. His car he crashed his car a month
Talking
ago.
about culture shock?
He was like this. He goes, he was black, right? He looked at me, young man. Where are you from? Because he heard me talking all loud. Oh, Los Angeles. Oh, Los Angeles. Yeah, man, this is a culture shock, isn't it?
Yeah, because it was upside down over there that day.
Because he related to me because he knows I don't belong in that bus. And he goes, I don't belong in that bus. He said, I was driving 2 days ago.
You're like a Reggie Jackson looking brother, huh?
That's crazy because like that's happened to me where like I take the bus because I have to, and it's dude, you see different people you never see before, dude.
From all walks of life.
Yeah,
It's
man.
the same people that leave sad from the DMV, bro.
There's always one guy that doesn't look all messed up that has a car, but it's probably getting worked on in the body shop or got stolen or something. But
My driver's license got suspended.
I'm just thankful, man, and blessed that I have a car that I could drive now. But man, because I always to get into a fight or argue with the guy that always talks to the bus driver, bro.
oh my
Like
God.
he's always like this, just talking about his day, and I just get in the bus and I go, man, shut the fuck up, man.
Get back to your
There's
seat.
always that guy. There's always that guy.
Lingering
He's
right
at
there.
the front. The guy, the bus driver can't say, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
get out.
He's like that comment that's lingering, bro.
After he bombs.
Oh man.
Please go home, bro, with that bad luck.
Let's go get pussy. What?
When did you start standing up?
2008.
What are you, like 37 now?
Yeah, I've been 37. Yeah,
Or 38?
37.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. What's up?
How old were you when you
It's a
started?
culture
I must
shock.
have been like
12.
like 20.
You just knew. Like I didn't want to be a comedian. I didn't grow up like I want to be a comedian. It just happened. How did you grow up like that?
In high school, I was always, I used to watch like Conan O'Brien, and my favorite part of the show was like the stand-up segment.
Yeah.
And then when I graduated high school, I started going to open mics, and I saw this guy at what's it called. You're already like popping at the time, Felipe. We were friends on MySpace.
MySpace is crazy.
Yeah.
You took it back. Yeah.
Old school.
Was he like top 5, top 10? Did you guys connect? And no.
No, I don't think we were friends like that.
Did you have a
They didn't
song
have
on
to-
your profile?
They didn't have top 10 on MySpace yet.
It was only top 8, right?
Top 8, yeah.
Top
yeah.
eight,
And after
top
that,
eight.
they started going to
Yeah.
like top 20, top 30.
Well, you
Yeah.
can choose, right? You
Yeah,
can whatever
yeah,
number. Yeah. If you had a lot of friends, it was crazy.
Yeah,
I
if
feel
you were
like.
dumb on MySpace, you're like, dude, this guy has a lot of cool friends.
Did you have a song on your profile?
I had like 5 songs on my profile.
Give me
yeah.
one. Give us
Anytime you
one
click
of
on
them.
something.
We were
like-
just talking about that because back
Cody,
then,
man.
a lot of the girls that were like from my neighborhood, like the cholas and shit, they all had the best. Like I remember I did a joke about it, man. I remember one
Smart,
time I added this fucking chola from Downey, and her fucking page has so many blings, it shut down the motel I was staying at.
Yeah, it was like so much.
Because she had her page was man, her
Banging.
page was boom, bro, fluorescent, bright, and then she had like a carnival playing over here, for like an Indian restaurant in New York, and then it was like, bro, it was bright, and then she had a picture of her man like this, and she had a countdown of when he couldn't come out of prison, like
That's crazy.
he had 9 years left, you know,
She
like.
did that with HTML?
Yeah, HTML and the
HTML.
sparkles that
Yeah,
went
man,
down.
cut
And,
and
So,
paste, baby.
I remember people. You had a paper that had all the codes,
yeah, I remember you used to have like all the codes and how to like
Yeah.
add this and that.
and I had a sheet that had all the codes, how to add colors, how to add bling, and I think
Color,
people,
dude.
the normal regular people like us, and then other people were learning how to code, bro. So that's why they said, "Fuck all this." Everything came with it already.
Yeah.
Can
Well,
you
you
imagine
can copy
we-
and paste.
If we would have learned how to code,
Oh, they
bro.
made us dumber, bro.
If we would have learned how to code like still coding, shit,
we
bro.
would've taken
Working at
over.
Facebook.
I would have my own Facebook, dog.
That's crazy. I knew how.
Instagram.
I was taking HTML in school back
Yeah?
then. Yeah. So I actually knew how to code.
See, a lot of
And
kids in my high
and
school.
I didn't do shit with it.
Oh shit!
Now they have a different thing now in high school. But just
That
like
they're
the
learning?
updated version of what it is.
But in high school, MySpace was the thing to do when I was in high school. Like we all had MySpace and then Facebook, and then that's when we all learned how to.
Friendster.
Yeah.
That was before that shit, dude.
I was in was I in high school with a MySpace? Yeah, I was. I was in high school with a MySpace. That's crazy. I remember when Facebook was only college kids.
Yeah, you needed like an invitation.
Yeah, you had to
Really?
get on
Yeah,
it.
you couldn't just be
Damn,
on Facebook.
social network over here
Yeah.
with these fools.
I remember when it was hidden.
Really?
Because
It
you
wasn't-
needed to be in college. Yeah, you needed
You had to lie.
you needed a college email.
Yeah. Well,
remember,
was it a college email?
I
I just remember having to put what college I'm going to. Otherwise, I couldn't make one. It was like an age too, I think. I don't remember, but it was
18 and
crazy.
over?
I think it was because I remember I had to wait. Like I was like, oh, when I graduate high school, I'm gonna get a Facebook, and then it didn't matter. Yeah.
It felt more like
I'ma move out,
LinkedIn
too.
back then. It was a lot more like LinkedIn back then.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, this isn't a fun website. It's just more.
There's no
like,
pictures on
it's
it.
older.
Yeah.
It's like more adult. You felt like I don't know, but yeah, it's crazy.
El face.
There's no music on it. Yeah, it was like
No, it was adult. It was just bland. It was brand cereal. You know what I'm saying? MySpace was like Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
MySpace was the end for the Generation X players, huh?
Were you hitting on who was sliding the DMs back then?
No, but people who I know people who didn't have my brother still doesn't have a MySpace, doesn't have nothing.
Like it was easy to be a player back then because you couldn't get tagged on. Nobody could
Yeah. But there's players that had chicks that all of a sudden everyone was getting MySpace and they were putting in that person on their top one, and then that's when they started noticing. Wait a minute, we've been married 10 years. You're on top one of 5 different hoes.
Crazy.
That was the end of that, dude.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
That's crazy, man.
So y'all were. So what year did you start stand up?
When I was 25, I was probably 96.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I was working at Dodger Stadium, making hot dogs, and then but I was going open mic. I had 2 jobs. I used to wake up at 7 in the morning, go do security at 7 to 3 in Stillmore, and then at 4:45 go work at Dodger Stadium, making hot dogs. Then at 10 o'clock I would beg my manager, man, let me get off early, man. I got dreams. Everybody else wants to go home. So then I would go to the comedy store and probably go up around 1 or 12.
Wow. That's crazy.
And that every day.
That's crazy. I could dig it. That sounds like the good old days, though, right? Like it's a fond memory. That's cool.
But I loved stand up. To this day, like I listen to my show when I work out, when I walk. I listen to the hour. I listen to 10 minutes. If I do 22, I listen to it like 3 times. I listen to it like a person, like a fan of comedy, but also like a comedian that wants to change the jokes around. Like, oh, something you say, oh man, that shit is funny. I wish I would have wrote that. So I do that to myself. Then I rewrite it again.
I could dig it. Yeah.
And then I rewrite it 2 times. So when someone else takes it, I could tell that, oh, that's my joke still. Because I wrote it 3 ways already.
You did different versions of it.
Yeah.
That's smart, yeah.
That's lit.
I did your version before.
Oh, shit. But also, it keeps your mind sharp. Like a sharp knife. Because I used to have a comic book about writing jokes. And there were times you just like, basically brainstorming. Like if you want to do a joke about dogs, so you do a column of dog names, right? Every dog name you could think of without looking it up. And then every type of dog you could think of without looking it up, like a Chihuahua, name. Situations that you thought about, you seen a dog that's funny. And then over here, man, you start developing jokes. But by now I could just do it on my head.
And that's by subjects, huh?
Yeah.
That's real math.
Yeah.
I learned that from Joey Diaz, cocksucker. Not about the he-he's and the ha-has.
The only joke here is you, cocksucker.
When did you start stand-up? What made you want to be a comedian?
Honestly, I was in the
The
music.
ladies.
No.
That's so stupid.
That's so funny. That sounds like some shit I'd say too. No, it's not. That's not why. No, I was in the music business, so I wanted to continue with music, but then it got dry. You ever do something for so long that it shit just gets stale? I've been in music since I was a kid. My first 2 songs hit the radio when I was 15 and 16, or 16, 17, yeah. So, I mean, I went to acting school at 9. I auditioned for my first movie at 7. Went to acting school from 9 to 13. I was in the studio recording music from 9 to the rest of my life. And I started working with these producers out of Philadelphia that like just, you know, I'm no longer like with my parents. They took me by themselves and would pick me up after school and shit. I was like 16 and then I'd just be in the studio. The rule in my house was as long as you're doing something productive, you don't have a curfew. So I was a DJ assistant and I would be out until like 3 a.m. at the radio station helping with the night mix and shit. I'd travel, I'd help pack crates. So I was with a vinyl DJ for a long time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
247 doing it.
Yeah, real shit. And then we were in this fucking Dodge Stratus one time doing this party in Palmdale or Penndale. I forget what this part of Jersey was called, but it was fucked up. And it's like the projects. The whole neighborhood was the projects. And so me and my buddy, he's the DJ, he's doing his thing, he's cutting or whatever, and I'm like MCing and I'm just a kid. And then some groupies were like on him, but I was a kid, so you know, whatever. So basically he's like, all right, listen, after the show, we're gonna pack up the car and then I'm gonna go mess with this chick. But I'm gonna give you the keys and you're gonna wash the car. I'm like 16. I got all this equipment, Technique 1200s and shit in the car.
They're ready to get jacked.
Dude, they were ready to jack me, dog. Like they waited. So they baited him in the house.
Oh,
they
it was a
took
setup.
me around the corner. It was a setup.
Okay.
They took me around the corner and they're like, yo, so some nice equipment over there. So these two dudes walked in because this girl walked with me. I wouldn't have walked with no guy. So I'm with this like girl or whatever. We go to her house. These two dudes come around the corner like, yo, you with the DJ, right? I'm like, yeah. Like, okay, bet. Where you parked at? I was like, oh, I'm over here. Oh, all right, bet. I say, I'll be right back. I left immediately, dipped out.
Whoa.
I think I cut 2 different corners. It's a project. You know, projects are in like grids.
Yeah.
I cut 2 corners of the project and I looked behind me and these dudes were running behind me. So now I'm calling the DJ like, pick up the phone, right? I'm haul-assing back to the car. I'm taking a roundabout way and he's not picking up. As soon as I get to the car, he comes downstairs in his like underwear, like holding his shit like a movie, dude, like holding his pants up, like, yo, what's the setup? Yo, go. I'm hitting reverse on the shit. It was so crazy. Yeah, that was my average. I had to go to school the next day. But anyway, so.
Whoa, that's
Get up and
crazy.
go.
Yeah, it was
Get
wild.
out.
So music got dry to me after a while. And I wanted to move to the West Coast for like better healthcare and shit. And I just started doing stand-up like right before I moved, like to get shit off my chest. I was driving Uber back when I had a music studio in Atlanta. And this one kid hopped in my backseat and he's like, I was like, yo, where you going? Because I used to talk a lot, right? So I'm like, I need to fucking, you know, keep myself busy with the Uber shit. And he's like, I'm going to an open mic. Well, as a musician, you only know that, you know, open mics are like for music.
Yeah.
I didn't know comedians had open mics. That didn't make sense to my head. So, yeah, he told me pull up. I was busy that day, but I said, you know what, next week, I'll come. That next week I went. My name was on the list to perform. And
You were going to Pink Foxx?
no, I wasn't going as Pink Foxx.
Where were you going as?
My dead name. So I didn't like.
So you were not trans then?
No, I was just trying this shit. I hadn't transitioned yet. Like, well,
So you could sing.
I can sing, yeah, but shit was crazy. Anyway, I did my shit. I told the story from my childhood. The guy's like, I was like, thank you, it's my first time. And the dude was like, that was your first time? Holy shit, that was great. And then talked to me after, and he was like, you should pursue this. And that was 7 years ago.
Who's the host? Bo
I
P.
do not know this guy's name.
Older man, black?
He was black, yeah, but this was in Atlanta at
I know.
Urban Grind Coffee House.
I have a feeling I know who that is.
Really?
I think because he.
Connect me with this dude.
I think his name is Bo. I think his name is Bo P.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Because I know that because this comedian from Atlanta, my first time in Atlanta, he's the one that he helped me get in at the Punchline, and I remember working with him back in the days because he was part of a comedy duo. I don't know if he told you that.
I don't know.
Maybe it was a different guy. But anyways, shout out to Bo P in Atlanta. I know that you're getting back into the game and you just got out of this major surgery. I'm glad you're doing well. He was the first comedian that told me that he was headlining. We did Salinas and I did like 25 and he did an hour. And then like the crowd was like now full. It was like half. And he goes, oh, I was going back to my room. Hey man, where you going? He goes, oh, back to my room. No. He goes, we gotta hang out right here. I go, where? He goes, we gotta tell everybody thanks for coming to the show. And he goes, why? He goes, cause man, you know. He goes, you say hello to them, you shake hands, and they think you're cool. And then next time when you come back, they'll talk 10 more people, and then you have a bigger crowd.
Yeah.
So he taught me that. So he went, now, hey, now and shit, say hi to people. He takes off with 2 chicks. I go back to my room. Yeah, Bo P used to be part of a comedy duo called Bo and Arsenal. Yeah,
With Curtis Arsenal?
Curtis Arsenal
Yeah.
and Bo P. They were, and they did an HBO special together back in the day.
That's crazy.
But I'm only guessing that's him because he did grind like that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't even remember the kid's name that told me to come. But I went.
It was Lil Ral.
And it, no, it wasn't. I shout out to Lil Rel. Lil Rel is the homie. He's cool as shit. But I just don't remember, dude. I just remember how it felt. Like I roasted some guy. He ended up being a comedian, but he had on a swish pants jogging suit, and he was in his 40s. I was like, you look like the high school coach that fucks all the single moms. And it was like just being really stupid. And yeah, then I went to a few more open mics, and then I was like, all right. I kind of let it go. I moved, and then I was living in San Diego. I think I was on my way to a job interview, and I was passing American Comedy Company, and they were having an open mic, and I skipped the job interview to go to the open mic.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, and then just stuck with it, never stopped, and kept going.
Hell yeah, that's like something from a movie right there.
It's just weird life, you know, weird decisions, because I should have definitely went to the job interview. but I got, I went to a career interview, which is dope. So yeah.
Oh yeah. And you live in LA right now?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know the overpass over by, no, I'm just kidding. I'm in Hollywood.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
We're in Netflix is a joke had a basketball game.
Oh yeah.
And her and I were in the same team.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I gotta lie, bro. I thought we were gonna get slaughtered because none of us had height.
No.
But all of us had mad skills, bro. Man, everybody on my team, bro, except me, was hitting jumpers from across the street, bro.
That's
really?
funny.
We were 3-pointing them, and they were like fast. But we had the coach of the year, bro, Marshall Lynch.
We did have Marshawn Lynch as our coach.
You got the sky hook?
Oh, there it is, right there, bam!
Running backs to ever.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the sky hook,
Yeah, I
bro.
remember that
Tell
shit,
him, bro.
dude.
Back in
Tell him, man.
Isaiah Kelly was killing at that game.
Yeah, man.
Look at Marshawn, he's comfortable. I'm not even in this picture. That should show you how I played, because I'm not even a Getty image.
I remember
Getty
Marshawn
image.
Lynch put me to a side. He goes, man, everybody knows you can't play for shit. So we're going to make you the head coach. I said, man, but I want to play. Oh, you want to get down like that? Yeah. And then she made that Greek comedian a coach. I don't know her name.
Oh,
Some Greek girl or Italian girl comedian.
you talking about Steph?
Yeah.
Steph Tolov, yeah.
Yeah.
She's cool as shit. Yeah.
She was actually in my softball team too, bro. When we played for Brody. Brody.
Yeah, she was
She was in
alright.
my team too, bro. Third base, bro. Every ball went through her.
Yeah. I wasn't catching any balls that day. That wasn't my thing. I tried too. Like I was on my, but
There
I
we go. Look at him.
I
Bam.
got nervous.
Hell yeah. That's cool. And before that, when was the last time you played basketball?
Fooled you guys.
That really?
Yeah.
That long? Like that was like 10 years ago. Fuck.
What was it? 2000. We were playing. Him and I and the three of us would play basketball
2013.
every day for 2014.
A summer, yeah.
2015.
A summer we used to play just like somewhere in the hood, and like we used to like play with like these guys that didn't speak any English, and these guys were wearing like dress shoes,
Yeah. Black socks.
black
Really?
socks,
7-on-7 half-court games they were playing.
drinking Coronas in between the game. Like they were hydrating with Coronas. Yeah.
That's crazy. You were playing with gangsters.
Yeah,
And remember, they called this one guy luggage in Spanish.
because he
Yeah.
always travels.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
Pinche maletas.
And that fool, remember that fool that shot like this, but he made them all the time.
He would shoot the ball like this
like
and
in
make
Hadouken.
them.
like in Hadouken. Yeah.
And there was a guy there from the neighborhood. He had one hand. I think he was one of the shooters in the wrong drive shooters, though, a long time ago.
Oh really?
Yeah, I found out later on. The guy that was playing with us with one hand, he was part. Remember when Bill Clinton started the 2 strikes, you're out? Because that one couple. They went inside that neighborhood and they were
Oh.
shot up after a Dodger game.
In the
Yeah, he was one of the guys
the
there.
avenues.
Yeah, he was one of the guys there.
Shit.
And because it's been 20 years, right, from the time that we
Yeah,
played.
yeah.
there.
Shot
90s,
after a
90s.
Dodger game.
Yeah.
Little paw shot off.
You know about that incident? It was crazy. Like in the 90s in LA, where like a family, they accidentally drove into an alley, and then
They got lit up by a gang, from a local gang.
Oh yeah, we didn't hear about that on the East Coast. That didn't come to Philly. Yeah. No.
Then, but you probably heard of 2 strikes, you're out, right?
What
The law.
Yeah, man. My dad's got 2 strikes.
Yeah, because that law came about that incident.
I'm no bullshit. I'm dead ass.
The law of 2 strikes, you're out.
Yeah.
Because that incident, it got to President Clinton's lap.
Really?
And then after that, when he found out most of the people involved were like hardcore criminals that have been in and out for the last 20 years,
Oh, that's crazy.
he said, "Fuck all this." Anybody who that law fucked up a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, because you do life when you're through a strike.
Like you could walk away with a cup of water at that, you do life.
Yeah.
Like the guy who stole that pizza from that 12-year-old kid in Venice Beach.
The 3 strikes are out. You know, the third one, that's when they get you.
he got life for stealing a pizza from a kid.
But do you know the weird thing though? I know people with 2 strikes, but
They deserve to be
they've got
inside.
but that's funny. They've gotten arrested again and didn't stay in. Like little.
Now there's another bill that like kind of gives you
Yeah.
early release.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
There's
kinda
some new shit. Cause you know, but okay, maybe you don't know this, Felipe, but my dad's a gangster from the '80s in Philly.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like I used to visit my dad in federal prison when I was a kid. So
Hell yeah, Chamber Brothers, bro.
so it's just you know.
He was like
it's-
a heavy drug, crack, cocaine dealer.
and then my dad handled situations.
Yeah, what's his name?
I can't get into that.
What was his crew? Because I funny because I have another podcast, History for Fools,
Yeah.
and I pretty much know every crew.
What were the years?
But no,
You guys are
no.
narrowing it down, huh?
Yeah, right.
I
It's like
did
the
one-
Feds. Who are you guys? Adam 22.
I know I
With the
did
meal
one
pretty soon.
because I know one gangster and because when I did the podcast, The Godfathers of Harlem,
Yeah.
and from the beginning and then from now, all the way to the that movie Paid in Full.
Yeah.
That thing. But even before that, bro, there was that one guy, bro, that Joe Diaz talked about that kidnapped. What's his name, bro? Whitney Houston's husband.
Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Who kidnapped Bobby Brown?
Yeah, man. When we did it, there was Bobby Brown, allegedly. He owes somebody 35 G's. We don't even, allegedly. And this other gangster, he bought the debt. He told that guy, you know what? Here's the 35,000. He owes me the money now.
Like a creditor.
And no, then he raised the debt to $650,000.
Huh.
And then they go over there and Bobby Brown is party somewhere, and they get him all high and they kidnap him.
Oh shit.
And then they ask him to pay this money. And allegedly, Whitney Houston shows up with a big duffel bag full of money and they released him.
That's wild. That's a crazy story.
So your dad did that, huh?
No. And my dad's Puerto Rican and Italian. That guy was
Me la pela.
That guy was
yeah, no, that guy wasn't there. That's not my papa.
How did you avoid these type of problems as a kid?
What do you mean?
Like avoid to go in that life like your dad? Because you obviously you're talented.
Yeah, I was faggoty, man. I just was always the soft cousin. All my older,
For real, you were not hard?
I'm the baby. Well, I mean, I'm my own version of,
Yeah.
you know, don't fuck with me. But
Like me, bro. I put my fucking cornrows on, bro. I look like Queen Latifah and set it off.
so do I.
Somebody told me that.
Set it
So
off part
I
two.
said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not gonna do cornrows no more. I got too much attention.
That's hilarious. I used to have cornrows as a kid in high school. But
She was like fucking, what's his name? That dude from Fame, the one I used to like with the cornrows.
that's funny. I just was
Leroy?
always like, all my cousins were street guys. And they, you know, they just liked that kind of shit. They like hustling and all that shit. But their dads weren't in prison. My dad was the crazy uncle who was like shooting motherfuckers. So like my dad was like my dad was everybody's crazy uncle. So when you're the kid of the crazy uncle, you don't want to be the crazy uncle. You know what I'm saying? And I love my dad, but that just wasn't my path. And I had talent. So my mom kept me in like musical shit and that's kind of what we focused on. And I was raised Jehovah's Witness for like a really long time, so my conscience is still like, I can't do bad shit because my brain is always like, go back, apologize. Like it's hard for me to be an asshole. So I you know, that's why comedy is like my outlet. I can be an asshole on stage with no repercussion, but like off stage, I just have to be like, you gotta.
I guess that's why the Wayans brothers are so nice, because they're Jehovah's Witness too.
Yeah, everybody shows.
I never heard any bad story about them being
Everybody
assholes.
ever met was Jehovah's Witness was cool as fuck.
Well, Biggie Smalls was also a Jehovah's Witness.
Michael Jackson too, right?
Yeah, Michael J.
Yeah,
Jackson
bro.
family.
Talented
That's
people.
funny.
Really, like,
Prince died a Jehovah's Witness.
I always thought that was the saddest thing,
Discipline.
bro, about the Jackson 5 movie. The one with, the original one. The one with Washington comes out in, from fucking Welcome Back Kotter. He plays
Yeah.
the father. That they will celebrate and do Christmas events and Christmas shows, but they really can't celebrate Christmas, even though they wanted to because they were Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
But also too, when you're Jehovah, it doesn't matter because it's a pagan holiday, so you just like go about it
Hey.
or later.
Well, the thing is, okay,
That's what my Jehovah's Witness friends tell me.
so
it's a pagan holiday. So that's what I'm
they're all
celebrating.
pagan holidays,
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
So, but the thing is, we got all of the history of all the holidays. But I mean, I celebrate Christmas now. The thing is, it's less about. Okay, so when you're a Jehovah's Witness, you're really focused on the origin.
Oh, there.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Nice.
When the dad killed his mouse.
Nice.
Yeah.
Before you guys say anything about Christmas, all right, man, you're offending this guy because this guy puts up his Christmas tree 2 weeks ago.
No, I didn't put it up yet. No.
I love
Filipino
Christmas.
no
I
matter
don't care, not like that.
Christmas is so fun.
See,
Yeah, it's all cold.
his ladies half Filipino, so they have to put up half a tree, right?
How about
Right
you know?
now.
Because Filipinos love Christmas because it's a whole
Rose bush.
They celebrate the bird months, which is September, October, November, December.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you go to like a Filipino supermarket right now, they are blasting Christmas music right now.
I love that. My birthday's in
Seafood City.
November, so
Oh, there
I
you go.
get like that whole season, from November to on, but really from October, like Halloween
Right
to
after Halloween.
Christmas. I love this part of the year. It's my favorite part
It's
of the
the
year,
best,
hands
man.
down.
See, for me, I'm not religious like that, but like for me, Christmas is not a religious thing. For me, it's more about the music, the movies, and those the cookies.
It's,
Yeah,
I like the, I don't like the religious part of it either.
festivities.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's Catholic, so like my mom is the Jehovah's Witness side. So growing up a Jehovah's Witness, we got like Christmas the day after, and they called it Present Day and shit like
Present
that.
Day.
You
So
know what I
I
mean?
didn't know that.
They would just water it down, dude. We were getting named like, off-brand cereal type shit. Like, off-brand
potatoes.
Christmas.
Being Jehovah's Witness, were you kept in the house all the time, or you were allowed to go outside?
Up to a certain age. I
'Cause-
mean, I was only really like in the Kingdom Hall until I was like
Yeah.
14.
Because we had these neighbors, man. These guys were These guys were all talkative, bro, in junior high, elementary school.
What happened?
But these motherfuckers never went outside, bro.
Really?
Not one time. Like I could tell you right now, bro, that I knew who they were, but they didn't know they don't know anybody outside the neighborhood. Like if they would have walked outside, nobody would know who they were. They probably wouldn't know who they are, but don't know who their names are. We used to call we used to call the fools the looky-loos, bro.
Why they look from outside?
They
like
look
they're
out the
in jail?
window all the time, bro. Like they were in jail.
Like your cat
Like-
when you made there's a house cat. I wish I could go out
They'll
there.
be looking at the mailbox and shit. Trying to look at freedom, looking out the window.
But how come they couldn't go out? Like just because.
Strict parents,
You're not
bro.
allowed to associate with worldly people.
Yeah, they're not allowed to hang out with us.
Because they're not going to influence you.
Yeah,
Right?
Bible says bad association spoils useful habits. So if you hang out with fucking, drug dealers, you're gonna eventually deal drugs if you hang out with them. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't believe that. I'm just saying this is the belief.
Yeah.
And some of that shit is actually true. Like,
Yeah.
if you hang out with a bunch of some of your closest 3 friends are like who you are or
Yeah.
some shit like that. So this is just like common.
Chances are,
yeah,
yeah.
common knowledge.
But that one dude was horny as hell, bro, in junior high.
Of course, bro. Imagine.
Oh, I wonder how many Jehovah's Witnesses he made.
Bro, I remember, man, I was just walking, and the hallway was real tight, and I remember that kid, bro, he put his hand like this, he put his hand real close like that, and he pushed the girl's boob down, bro.
Like he was
And,
pressing it
what
down.
was it with the knuckle that he couldn't do it with the fingertip?
I must be a Jehovah's Witness thing, bro.
No, dude, don't put that on
Like,
there.
I know
That's
that.
so crazy.
fingerprint.
You know what's wild? My uncle just called me. Who's like, my uncle's a devout.
He went like
he's
this, bro. He
I
went
know.
like this, and then that girl turned around and fucked him up, bro.
Yeah, she
Damn.
should have. Shit, that shit hurts. I've grown titties recently.
But she went like, bro, she went like this, dog. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dog? He just pressed down like his finger was like it was ice cream or something.
That's beyond creepy,
You
dude.
didn't know. Let me explain something though first. just about my particular upbringing as a Jehovah's Witness. When I was with my mom or my aunts on my mom's side, I was at the Kingdom Hall. That's what it's called. That's the
Kingdom
church.
Hall?
Yeah, the Kingdom Hall, right? So you gotta account for all the times I was with like my grandfather, who was like a country old black man who celebrated everything, and then my dad's family who was like Catholic. You know what I'm saying? So like summers, I'm normal. I'm getting Christmas. I'm in the street hanging out on like in Philly and shit like that. I go home. I'm back to the Kingdom Hall. So I had that duality growing up. Yeah, I wasn't like my little cousin is like never had a breath of fresh air outside of. You get what I'm saying?
In
like,
solitary confinement.
Yeah, like and because of he's a great person, just like very like it's instilled in him like all the beliefs and shit. But for me, my mom's one of those people. She's like. We did it because her family came from it, but she was also one of those kids that asked a lot of questions and they're like, you're gonna be trouble type shit. So I grew up with that. Like, it's okay to ask questions, and then they don't really like questions.
Right now when she's saying that, I get upset, at my parents, because I would do shit at home and they'll let it slide, right? But I do the same shit inside church, I get a fucking a fist to the back of my head, bro.
You gotta be in the best behavior,
You're in
dude.
the house of the Lord, Felipe.
Like, I remember one time, bro, I was playing, that little, when you go to Catholic church, that little bench?
Yeah.
For the knees?
Bro,
Yeah.
I was playing
pew.
with it, and I fucked up 3 people with it, brother.
Their shins?
That was a blowjob bench.
Yeah.
That is a little job bench, dude. Yeah.
Bro, I was going like this, ta, ta. Then I went real hard, and then I hit my dad's chin, and this other lady's chin. And then my dad pretended he was gonna stretch, bro, and he hit me with his elbow, bro. The back of my head hit the bonk.
See, that's a good way to do it. Like if there's like
That's a good way,
in front
huh?
of people. Oh, my bad. Or like cameras,
My little cousin.
Captain Obvious over here.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Coscorron, bro. You get one of those?
Yeah.
The knuckle.
Yeah, the knuckle to the.
The coscorron, yeah, it's like a noogie punch, right? That's what it is.
Those hurt,
I
bro.
never got hit with that, dude. That shit sounds horrible. Somebody used to hit me with the 2 fingers to the ribs.
Oh, fuck.
I had an uncle. who used
the
to do that
pokers?
shit.
How does that go? How does that go?
It's like you make your fingers stiff as shit, and then it's like a rib shot.
Make somebody jump.
That's
Yeah.
It, man.
Man, fuck that Bruce Lee shit, bro. You must have saw Bruce Lee do
I
it.
got fingered in.
Yeah, dude. That's that movie, bro. 2 Fingers of Death.
Yeah.
They diddled the middle of my
So
ribs.
see, because you do that, and then what is that Bruce Lee super punch? Is
The death punch?
The death punch.
The 5-finger
yeah.
death punch.
Hey, white people swear that shit works, huh? The only people I swear on Bruce Lee's death punch is white people, bro.
Chuck
Like,
Norris is the leader of them
Like-
all, bro.
White people that own dojos, right? Like they.
but like the death punch is that
Krav
one, bro.
Maga.
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever take karate lessons when you were a kid?
Yeah, I cried day one. They took me out. They left me. We were doing some bullshit. I hated it. Everybody looks stupid. I don't like stupid looking shit. I don't want to feel dumb.
a dumb little suit.
Yeah. And so I'm in like the shit. I don't have a gi yet, so I'm in like tiny sweatpants.
Oh, that
I was a
sucks.
very small kid. So I'm in tiny sweatpants, and my mom's like, okay, you're gonna be here, and then fucking left, and then they're like, okay, get in line with the rest of the kids. And I'm an only child. So other kids freaked me out. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have any warm up with you. Like now we're just doing arm shit. I don't want to be here. And so I'm like, call my mom, and they wouldn't. They're like, no, you're gonna stay here. That was the wrong thing to do. I lost it. I lost it. Don't fucking leave me
That's
here.
funny because I took karate classes too as a kid, and I remember I was those kids that didn't have a uniform because that shit cost money, and I was just there regular clothes. Me and my cousins.
You didn't even have a daddy either.
It looked embarrassing, bro.
Bro,
Regular clothes.
There
dude.
was a karate class right there on First Street by Benjamin Franklin Library. Inside that CSO building, like I don't know what CSO stands for, but it was like the city. In that building, they had AA meetings, anger management, any kind of social meting, they had it in there.
Yeah.
So one day,
All the fucked up
my
people.
dad had to go to AA, bro. Yeah, he's fucked up, bro. Everybody in that meeting, everybody in that AA meeting was there because the court ordered DUI.
It wasn't willingly.
Nah, it was fuck no, bro.
The judge said.
Who takes their kids? Of course. When I thought about it now, my dad must have been fooling around already. Cause why did he drag 3 kids with him to an AA meeting?
Alibis.
Because I'm thinking my dad, my mom must have think, well, this asshole might not go to that AA meeting, but if he takes the 3 kids, he's gonna go. So my dad went to the AA meeting, and then me and my brother started walking around, bro. It's an old building, and they had a karate class, bro. And then we were joining we were joining the class from the hallway, though. We didn't go inside.
Learning for free.
We were learning from the
Waxing
hallway,
off in the
bro.
hallway?
Like Pinky, bro. We were wearing sweats, and the karateka guy, the fucking guy teaching karate, bro. This fat ass
The
Mexican
sensei?
fool, bro. He was chubby, bro. He was like a gordo, like us, bro. But he was teaching karate.
You can throw kicks. Or
And the
what?
other karate, he was teaching everything in Spanish. ¡Órale! ¡Órale! ¡Karateka! Una prueba, pues!
King Cobra Kai, bro.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
man. He was a mechanic during the day and a karate guy at night.
That's wild.
I tried to get my dad to join this. And then my dad said, no, bro. He just said no. Look, that no hurt, bro. I already had ripped my pants, bro, doing karate kicks.
So you wanted to be like in that? You wanted
Fuck
to do
yeah,
that?
man.
No,
I
you
just
know what
wanted to kick ass, man. I want to be Rambo, man.
I wanted to take fucking.
Give this guy a grenade.
I was begging to take. You know what landed me in karate? I was
What?
begging to take ballet. I was like, I want to take ballet.
I'ma
And
kick
my
the
mom was
floor.
like, oh, okay.
Bro, I
And
wanted
then I
to
got
do
put in
gymnastics.
fucking karate class.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I wanted to do gymnastics, bro, too.
Oh yeah.
I wanted gymnastics. I
That'd
didn't
be
get that.
badass to
either.
do that shit though, huh?
There was this kid named Tracy Scudder and his little brother, his older brother. I don't know what his name was.
Scud.
But, dude, this motherfucker was
Good.
badass. Badass.
Badass
dog.
gymnast.
He was badass at everything, bro. As a kid, good looking. He
gifted,
could dance, he
everything.
could sing. He could be a gangster. He could do backflips. I said, I want to do a backflip, bro.
I hate those kids that are so good at everything.
Chris
bro.
Brown? Who'd you go to school with?
Yeah, Chris Brown. Yeah.
That was all this shit.
Yeah, but in my neighborhood, if you had talent, you could just go so far, bro, because there was no next level. Like we didn't know anybody that could take us to the next level because there was no gym class. There was no gymnastic team. There was a gymnastic class, but there was no team like to go compete or train you for the Olympics. So all you did was do a backflip over a trash can, or flip over the fuck on a swing, you know.
Yeah.
Competing against myself.
That's crazy.
But were you in plays and talents? Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I was in all the talent shows, and I did my high school musical. As a junior, I got a senior role, which is crazy.
Whoa.
Back then, right? Yeah, whoa, exactly. Now looking back, I'm like, I was a loser. But it was fun for me. We did a really cool thing, and yeah, I did a lot of that kind of shit. I was in band. Like,
What'd you play?
every fucking thing. I did everything.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum,
I
bum.
was in jazz band. I
thought
played
I'd
guitar.
add this as a thing in. That's my favorite movie, man.
Which one?
The fucking with fucking
Nick Cannon?
yeah, Drumline.
Drumline. That's a good ass movie.
Ah,
That's a good movie. I was just watching Love Don't Cost a Thing the other day with Nick Cannon.
When they make him, when he's a nerd.
Yeah, where he's a nerd, he's
They
doing the
make him-
karate moves. Speaking of karate, he turns it into a dance and shit. It characterizes what it's like to be in high school, so like well because it's so dumb. Everybody just wants to be cool, so you're following the coolest person who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
That was every movie back then. Like every kid wanted to be the cool kid.
Yeah.
You know?
but me being like a a father that I would say I didn't grow up with my kids. You know those type of movies. Now when I think about it, they make the dad always look bad. Like at the beginning of Drumline, the motherfucker graduated high school. What the first thing he does? Go to his dad's job in the post office. Just letting you know, I didn't need you to do this. And he fucking gives him shoves a diploma in his ass, like spitting in his father's face. You know, we don't know that his fucking stupid ass mom hid him from him and said lies. Oh, your dad want to be a trumpet player. He don't care about you.
That's crazy.
And then at the end of the movie,
I want to be a trumpet.
you know what does he do? What does his fucking dad does? The worst of the fucking silent ticket the subway does? He gives him all his little tapes of his trumpet player, of his trumpet, bro.
Wow.
Bro, I cry, bro, at that scene, dog.
That's,
Does he feel like
that's
a
heavy,
dick
bro.
now?
It's hardcore.
That's crazy.
Did you
movie,
want to?
though.
Did you grow up wanting to be like your dad?
Fuck no, man. You know what? Maybe not, but I did want his approval.
Okay.
Yes.
Word.
And that was my biggest thing. to be better than all my brothers and get, cause my little brother would get all the attention.
You did it, bro.
and my mom bet on the wrong horse, I keep telling her.
Take her to the track again.
You know what sucks about this? My mom had Alzheimer's, so she thinks that Angel's the comedian.
Huh.
She thinks the
I
other
want to
brothers.
punch her, bro. Back to reality.
Oh,
That's
shit.
crazy. I got a joke about that. Not about punching your mother, but
Tag it up for me.
She doesn't have Alzheimer's no more.
I wish that the morgue offered the special package so that you could get 5 minutes alone with a corpse, you know, like right before they put him in the ground, like after the funeral.
Give it a couple whacks with the bat.
You know what I'm saying? Just like that one uncle
Let it out.
that was like really shitty to you your whole life. You just deck him once, you know. Like, now you can rest in peace. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm fucked up.
Let me hit him again. I'm
I
slapping him
remember
through
one
the
time,
wall.
bro, my brother and I were gonna fight, and he goes, my mom said, "You guys really want to fight?" And I said, "Yeah." And she like fucked us up. She fucked both of us up. "You guys really want to fight?" And she started looking for knives, and she gave my brother a knife.
What the
Damn,
fuck, dude?
bro.
Right, she started looking for knives,
gladiator over
and
here.
she gave my brother a knife, and she gave me a knife. He goes, "Mine is too small." I started yelling.
I hate my laugh.
Is
That's
that
hilarious.
But it's true, man. And then like,
What
She
the
gave you a
fuck?
cheese knife?
no, she gave me a fucked up knife.
Butter knife, eh?
And I said, "Mike, this isn't even sharp, bro. I want a Rambo knife." So, she just took our clothes off and left us in our underwear and made us be out. And she took us out. She fucking kicked us out of the house, bro.
Like embarrassing?
And we're outside with our underwear, bro.
Did she take the
Outside.
knives back?
She took the knives back.
Oh.
So we were outside, bro, in the porch with no underwear like this, bro.
Tarzan
And
style.
people were passing by.
Mean lesson.
That's crazy. That sounds like some shit that would happen.
So all my nightmares, bro, in my dreams, is me with no underwear somewhere.
Fuck, dude.
That's crazy,
That,
man.
that sounds like that one teacher that had what's it called? The Fight Club at the preschool, remember?
This shit sounds like a horror movie.
But let me tell you,
Scandalous.
bro, that I didn't hear about the Fight Club in the preschool, but when I was a little league coach, I used to have my own little fucking mandingo fights, bro, with my little kids.
You let the kids fight, right?
I love fight, bro.
That's funny.
Like there's a little kid that's a bull. Like there was a kid that's bullying. I'll go grab a kid, bro, from the bigger leagues, and I put that kid in my team, and I start saying, "Oh, that guy's a little sissy, huh?" Then the little kid go mess with him, and I forget punch his ass off, bro.
Because you can't hit them, so like you have somebody else.
But only one time, bro, I grabbed this kid by the throat, bro.
That was before there was cameras, so
Allegedly.
And then cause he was a big kid,
Allegedly.
and oh man, his face broke a window, bro.
shut up. So wait, you grabbed him by the throat, and then what happened? Did you tell him not to say anything? Or?
The feds again.
I said, I'm sorry. You know how you did. I'm sorry.
Hey, we're playing.
Hey, you like Snickers, right?
That's crazy.
Clean yourself.
I was a day camp counselor, bro. They got fired.
Sounds good. It sounds like you were supposed to get fired.
I left the kid at the beach too.
I got okay. So
You
I
drowned.
This is the most stupidest thing I ever heard of.
Was that the worst job? that you-
Yeah, I'm an inner city kid. You give me a fucking job as a day counselor in charge of what, 10 kids who are all under 10?
Dude,
And
that's
I'm
the worst.
barely 16 years old. What the fuck are you doing? Putting me in charge with them? You know, I never,
Was this part of some community service?
yeah, community, no, it was a summer job.
Oh, okay, word.
So I got paid every week, man, to pretend to do activity with these kids.
That's wild.
fuck, dude. I got fired too working at an after school program because like I usually used to teach skateboarding after this class, but then the basketball coach was gone, and I don't know shit about. I don't really know how to play basketball. I just the times we played, and then like there's so many kids, and I was just on my phone for like a couple seconds. Next thing I know, this kid's crying. He's bleeding from the back of his head, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, Coach Martin was on his phone," and then the ambulance came, and like it was a whole dude. Yeah, it was a whole deal.
Then they let you go?
They let me go. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, I've never been in charge of kids
Kids
and
are the
fucked
worst,
up.
bro.
That's wild. How about you? You've been in charge of some kids and not did the job correctly?
No, not like that. I got kids now, but yeah.
Oh man, hell no. I don't want to be in charge of people. I don't like being in charge.
Yeah,
of
that's a lot of responsibility,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Especially when you're young like that. You're surprised nothing worse
Bro,
happened.
that little T-ball team, we lost every fucking game, bro.
Bad news.
But every fucking game we lost, dude. But I remember like after a while, when I started liking it, I felt good to barely win.
Cause after you get through your little investment.
Then by the end of the summer, all the kids were like roasting each other. They were funny.
Became friends.
They all gave me their phone numbers, threw them in the trash.
Yeah.
Why are we gonna keep in touch, bro?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I
Do
thought you
that.
were-
They thought it was a movie.
You
Disney
changed.
movie.
Yeah, you changed. my
Imagine I
life.
call their house, my voice already changed. Hey, is Billy there? Hey, how old are you, motherfucker? Oh, I'm 19. How old is your son now? 16.
You're gonna teach me to throw a curveball.
You changed my life, Coach Felipe.
So you have a special you're doing?
So yeah, I'm shooting a 30-minute special on the 19th.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
September
We're really
19,
excited.
where?
MySpace. It's like a film. It's a film place.
Can we buy tickets now?
Yes, you can. Go to my Instagram at comedian Pink Foxx. Go to my link tree and you will see tickets to my special right there. Pull up. And yeah, I talk about all kinds of stuff. You know, I think that it's the top one. Look at the guy scrolling.
What is your comedy about? I know you get that asked a lot.
What's my comedy about? It's
Is
mostly
it dark? Is it family?
it's family, you know. It's
Can you do a corporate gig?
no man, I'm dirty, man. I'm a dirty comedian. But I think that this particular special is gonna be a little bit different than like my stuff that's on Comedy Central and my Just for Laughs because I'm just trying to like broaden, you know, my topics a little bit more. Like I went for like a lot of quick jokes and that stuff, like, you know, click it like a seatbelt. If you watch my shit, you can see like that joke. I'm talking about how I tuck and shit because I'm trans and I talk about being trans.
Oh, you talk?
Yeah. So I talk about like, you know, dick jokes and shit. But
Like in
a
that movie,
different
bro.
way. Which one, Mrs. Doubtfire? Which
no.
fucking movie?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
What fucking
Why
movie
would
we
Mrs.
talking
Doubtfire?
I don't know. She was trying to
Tangerine.
No,
No, that movie where they
scary
kill
movie.
that person at the end. Pony Boy.
Outsiders?
No.
No, yeah, I was thinking the Outsiders too. He never tucked an outsider.
Hannibal Lecter.
No, bro. It was a movie, a famous movie. Came out in the 90s. They killed her.
Crying Game?
Crying Game. No.
Oh, Boys Don't Cry.
Boys Don't Cry.
Oh,
With Hilary Swank.
I never saw it.
With Hilary Swank.
I never saw it. I know.
I was like, I don't remember that part from The Outsiders.
I love that the producer just pulled up Crying Game. Like, that was the fucking one. But no, I talk about being trans. I talk about being black and Hispanic and my dad being a gangster and kind of growing up doing music and being around celebrities my whole life. Being around celebrities now, I mean, you know, nothing's really changed with that. It's gotten more intense. But I think that it's probably a better way to kind of get to know me. I just want to use comedy to kind of tell stories about my life and shit like that. I don't want to talk about stupid shit that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we had, you're the first, with a trans woman it's called?
Yeah.
But then we had Ty Rivera. I don't know if he counts. He's a weirdo. But then we had,
I don't know.
and then we had Melanie, my homegirl I grew up with.
Yeah.
But that's, we had Ty Rivera. He's cool.
Yeah, Ty is cool. Ty helped me get, when I was new in Vegas, he made a phone call and helped me get a gig out there.
Ty Rivera, we had him on the show, and we done shows with him, and he always stops by to say hello. Like when we were at the Mothership, he showed up.
I think the funniest
He's so funny.
The funniest story with me and Ty, right? I was in Vegas, and I was in line at McDonald's, and the person in front of me, I don't know what the fuck happened. I think they weren't moving fast enough, so I honked my horn or something, and they hopped out, and then I hopped out, and then we both realized, like, I realized it was Ty, Ty realized it was me, and then he paid for my food. I was like really sweet. I was like, oh man, thank you.
Bro, remember when we had the What's Up? We had like, it must have been like we had a What's Up full podcast comedy show.
The 100th episode.
I don't think, was it the 100th episode?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Ty Rivera went up, and I haven't seen him stand up in a long time. Bro, he fucking killed with that joke about going to a club and hooking up with that priest that was undercover, and then the punchline was I'm not gonna say his whole joke, but the punchline was hilarious. He goes, man, yeah, man, because it was a play on words too. He said, oh yeah, man, I had to do the walk of shame out of the church rectory.
That's funny.
Because I laughed so much at that joke because I remember when I was like passed out on the streets from drinking like 7 Cisco's, and Father Greg Boyle, he picked me up and he put me in a church van, and I woke up inside a van, bro, at the church rectory
All hot?
when people were walking out of church all hot.
That's crazy.
So what is your special called?
For Fox's sake.
For fuck's sake.
That's tight.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Cause all of this shit happening. Like, think about politics right now. I was having a conversation with my camp and my manager the other day, and I was basically like, it's so crazy that because I'm trans, my shit gets flagged on like TikTok and shit like that. Like, yeah, everybody else can just talk about being whoever the fuck they want to be, but the second I'm not even cursing. Like, just regular, I could say anything.
Why is it? Just because the topic trans?
Oh,
or
dude,
what?
because the topic is, like, so taboo. So just with me saying trans, I'm already shadow banned.
Oh.
And it's
because
like,
they might think it might be like a hate?
because they think it might be negative, yeah.
Yeah,
And then I got to, like, send it back, and then they got to do the thing. But it really affects the numbers. And so, where somebody can just kind of get on and be, like, they're like a quote-unquote, palatable, normal, like, thing that a bunch of people can relate to. It's just like, oh yeah, that's easy to get that shit floating. But then when you're trans, you like really gotta be funny. You don't have the opportunity to just not be funny or like working on your craft, because people that come to my shows, they really like what I do, and I'm just really appreciative of the opportunities that I've had so far. Like when my jokes went up on the Comedy Central TikTok on comedy, they did 3 million. And yeah, it was crazy because that was like the most I had seen in a while on that page. And then a bunch of people started doing like heavy numbers, but there's an audience there. It's just not as prevalent as say like, white guy or somebody that's like normal, quote unquote. Yeah. So I'm doing a whole thing. And then I'm not like, I'm a comedian that happens to be transgender. I'm not a transgender comedian, right? That's how we express what it is I do. So I'm not really in the gay shows like that. I'm not in the gayborhoods. Like, it's not like I don't have like a gay community of people that I built and then I became a comedian. No, I did stand up first in front of straight cisgender people, and those people fucked with me and allowed me to do more shit. And then when I get to do gay shit, they're like, oh my God, they fuck with me too, but I kind of did it in reverse of like,
coming out pigeonholed.
Yeah, like I didn't want to do that. I felt like it was only going to be, but so much you could do.
That's funny you say that, because a lot of my fans, they're mixed, bro. There's trans in my show, but they're all from, I know in my first special, I did like a little bit of, my brother came out of the closet, right? But does anybody here like women? My sister said, I do. Just that little I do, I got all the gay women, because nobody else has mentioned a gay woman in a bit before like that. I guess when I first said it, so I get these ladies, like I get people like in their late 40s, like a woman who came up to me one time. Oh, Felipe, I'm your biggest fan. I go, who's that? And that's her wife, was a light-skinned black lady, and like they live their whole life as a heterosexual woman. But as soon as the kids grew up and got 18, a la verga, bro, with this guy. Yeah, right? They got divorced. Whoa. And then these women now live together happily ever after, bro. Imagine, bro, the whole life. You gotta pretend to raise a family now, but you're holding out to live the life you wanted to live. Yeah. What torture that is, dog.
A lot of people are
tell by
like
the haircut.
A lot of people are like that, though,
Yeah, man.
They don't make it easy, and then your family sometimes, when you come out, they're like,
society, period.
Why couldn't you just hold it a little bit longer?
Oh, I know.
Longer.
Down, bro.
Have you heard that? How can you wait till mama to die?
Yeah.
What?
Mama, like, that's so crazy. And
about mom now.
You don't give people the opportunity to get to know the real you. I feel like my whole life, it's so funny, too, because I call my dad's family. I talk to my cousins. My dad is crazy, so his reaction I talk about on stage, and it was very funny. And my dad's such a character that it's a whole thing. But my cousins and my uncles were just like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Like they knew it.
Whatever, yeah.
Like, oh, you're trans. Cool. And these are gangster people. So like, street guys just being like, oh cool, yeah, we get it. Yeah, we always thought, we knew something was different. And I'm like, yeah, something was different for sure. So that's cool. My dad's like super funny though. My dad goes, I said, yeah, man. He's like, when you're a gangster and you're a street guy, you work years on your reputation. Like, that's what matters as a street person, right? You think about it, that's your CV, like your resume, right? But you can't, you have somebody who's like a gay kid or some shit like that, and it's supposed to make you look weaker or something, I don't know, but my dad's at an age where it's like, bro, that shit don't matter. You're not banging or nothing. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you're old now.
No dent in his armor.
Yeah, dude, you're in your 60s, man. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you know, ride your Harley in peace and go eat your fucking sandwich. But you know, he was just like, he's like, fuck, what's that gonna make me look like? And I got mad, so I just roasted his ass. I was like, overweight, you fat motherfucker. We went at it, and my dad's a heavy guy. If you two sat side by side, my dad's like
a little Buddha.
My dad's like you know, he's got like chicken legs. So my dad looks like a nugget on toothpicks. You know?
Nugget on toothpicks.
It's crazy. When he goes to jail, he gets thin though. Like every time. Like he was like super fit in prison, and then he comes out, and I get it, because if you've ever been locked up, the food's trash. So when you get out, especially over years, I can only imagine. You know what I'm saying?
You get the same shit all the
Oh,
time.
dude.
So lost weight running from guys.
Wait, who?
Rizzo.
Did you get locked up?
No, I didn't get locked up. No. I've never been locked up. No.
Word. But yeah, man. So that's what I talk about. I talk about life and dating. Dating as a trans person is its own thing. So I'm a lesbian. I'm attracted to women. I date women. Never been attracted to dudes. And a lot of the time when you have a trans woman, they were like a gay boy first. You get what I'm saying? So like people that hear my shit are like, you're not really trans. And it's like,
Do you
okay,
get that
motherfucker.
from the trans people, from regular cis people?
No, regular trans people, all it takes is one conversation between two trans people for you to know that I'm legit. Like, it's like gang shit. I'm going to say this thing, and you're going to know that I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But with straight, I think cis straight people, they don't know enough. And when you're, you know, like I explain this really at the lowest common denominator. I identify as a woman, right? Because if trans women are women, and I'm attracted to women, that would make me a lesbian by default, right? So when I say it like that, it's like, yeah, but you have a dick. And it's like, it doesn't matter what I'm using. It doesn't matter. Like, whatever I'm using is what I'm using, but the attraction
To you, it's a dick. To me, it's a fat ass clit.
Hey, I call it a sheeness.
The power of love.
Yes, but so that's my whole thing. And, you know, you run into, like, weird-ass, like, energy from people, but I never try to take up too much space in any community, male or female, because I just don't feel like, you know, I'm still getting to a place where I'm trying to get people adjusted.
Do you remember I did a show for Getting High with
Doug?
Doug, yeah?
Yeah.
There was a girl on the show, and then she ended up hooking me up with a nice bong, right? Anyways, she ended up being gay or a lesbian, and she married a man who's a lesbian.
So a trans woman?
Trans woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got married. Fucking
makes
happy as hell. But the guy, I forgot how he looks, but I just remember that right now.
Yeah.
How they were always together, but I don't know if who's changed first, but I know that they're married and they have good ass weed.
That's funny. That usually we do have good ass weed. But that's like part of it, you know. Somebody would say, like an average dude or whatever, look at me and be like, okay, so what's the difference between you dating a woman and me dating a woman? It's the same shit, you know? Like, why would a woman that likes women be attracted to somebody like me? But my energy is different, you know? My idea of, like, how I'm supposed to behave in a relationship is completely different. When I'm single, big hoe. But when I'm in a relationship, I'm like a romantic, you know what I'm saying? I'm like flowers and candy.
So you're like you could be a woman and you both could watch Hamilton together and be cool with it.
Listen, my ex from high school, man, I had a high school sweetheart. We watched Rent, the musical, every weekend. Every week, I could sing every song on that shit.
Give us something.
No, I'm good. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it's
That's beautiful, man.
Thank you, I appreciate that. No, I sang R&B as a kid.
You were in a group?
We all had a group.
Yeah.
Everybody had a group. If you could sing in high school, you know, you had you and 3 or 4 other people get together and y'all start shoo-doo-wopping.
Me and Rodrigo were part of a Menudo cover band called Pozole.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
He was our manager. He screwed us. We never got deposits for the tuxedos.
My uncle's
play
one
for
of
these
the
airplanes.
My uncle's one of the coasters.
What? What? I opened up for them.
Really?
Yeah, they did a big show at the Pudding Stone Park here.
When?
Oh man, 2002 probably.
That's my uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2002 or 3. It was at the Pudding Stone Park. James Brown was there.
Yeah.
He showed up in the motorcade, the white car.
Yeah.
And they went up. I was like,
You were hosting it?
yeah.
Oh shit.
No, I went up. Ernie G was like the main guy.
Let me show you something. So the guy in the back over here, this is so all the guys in red suits are relatives. So the light-skinned guy in the back is my dad's brother. The guy in front of him is my cousin. This is my cousin, and that's my cousin.
The whole band.
What?
Yeah.
Damn. Who's that white dude?
With the white guy with the white hair?
Yeah. Oh shit! Look at Sully. What's the name?
That's
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, that's Macaulay. Yeah, that's Michael Jackson, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who the white guy is. Maybe somebody's handler. I don't know who the fuck that guy was.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas.
Charlie Brown.
I'll let you guys see that.
Yeah, Voodoo Club
He's a clown.
covers that song.
But yeah, so I kind of had, that's my dad's brother. So I had that growing up, and then I had the Jehovah's Witness shit growing up. But so music is everywhere.
I'm impressed.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, bro. Every time I meet somebody who knows somebody like that, like, all right. Because I was hanging out with this fucking dude. Remember Juan Carlos? The guy who did the fucking, I don't know, he did about a couple of paintings from him. Heaven, yeah. He said that some kid that we grew up with named Ray Lewis, which I know my whole life, all right? His dad is the guy from The Sly, Slick, and the Wicked, the band. You know the band, right, Ray? I do not know. Okay, pretend you do.
Oh yeah, dude.
The Sly, Slick, the Wicked, 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 Wicked. That's the song goes.
So this is their album from 2015. And you see my uncle on the far.
So they made a recent album.
You can't zoom it, but my uncle's on the far right, I guess.
Yeah, the one with the mustache and yellow.
No, the light skinned one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that kind of looks like me a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
A little out the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that guy was like a big ass drug addict from the Sly, Slick, and the Wicked. And then later on, I met somebody later on that knew the guy that was another member of that band, and he was a heroin addict. So I guess the whole band, crackhead and heroin addict.
Those ones are from LA?
Yeah, can you look it up, bro? Sly, Slick, and the Wicked.
It's like
It's like a temptation. It's the LA Temptations.
Oh, is it really?
Okay.
Yeah.
La Temptation.
Las Tentaciones.
They're probably with Arlo Bo. They probably got screwed. The town that I live in is lonely.
Is that the song he sang?
No, that's
the Midnighters, right?
That's the Midnighters, bro. And that guy ended up being a priest.
You know any current R&B singers? You listen
Chris
to
Brown?
R&B?
Doja Cat, man. I saw her live.
Miguel.
Is that Miguel? Yeah. I don't know if Doja is a R&B singer. She's more of like a rapper, right?
Music soul child. He's old school.
You see,
Yeah, he
yeah,
is.
those guys right there, bro. The Sly, Slick, and the Wicked right there, man.
They look like they did Doja.
And if we play one of their songs, we'll get flagged, huh?
Maybe their songs are so old it doesn't.
Okay, I'll just sing it, eh?
You
The Sly, Slick, the Wicked, Wicked.
You know who needs to quit fucking singing? I'm sorry, but fucking Frankie Valli. That guy. You seen the
I
performances?
thought you were gonna say Frankie as J.
Frankie Valli's from the Jersey Boys?
Is it Jersey Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't tolerate this disrespect.
So every song, like not every performance, he's
like lip
93, bro. They're just putting them up there.
He's
You know what I
lip
mean?
syncing and like it doesn't match up, and it's a meme every time you see him perform Frankie Valli. It's like
It's a privilege to get the 93.
so that's the same.
I had to
That's
sing that for a thing at school.
It's a badass song.
Greece is the world.
Greece
It got
is the
style,
world.
It got meaning. Dun,
I think that's-
dun, 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 dun.
I think that song's funny because that's a disco song about the 50s. You know, like
Oh, that's crazy.
you know what I mean?
Greece
Fucking
is
Greece
the
is the
way.
Speaking of
to
disco,
be,
disco was
yeah.
like the move.
Disco pops, dude.
That's so bad.
Boom,
Disco
boom,
bass
boom,
is the
boom,
shit.
boom,
As a
boom.
kid, this is like I was such a nerd, man. As a kid, we went to the store. I think it was Philippines or some shit like that, and I begged my mom to give me this Barry White's Greatest Hits album.
She said no.
No, she bought it. She bought it, and I was in that fucking thing, dancing and shit. It was
That was the first album you bought, bro.
NWA, straight out of Compton.
I think I had a 45, bro. I jacked it. I bought it because it was cheap. I didn't even know who the group was. It was called man, I think it would have been Foreigner, and the song was like a disco song, pop song. The song was called Hot Child in the City,
Oh, that's a classic.
running wild and looking pretty. Bum bum ba Hot child in the city. That was me, bro. I was hot. Anyway, so my cousin Patty, she used to work at a record producing company, so she had all the albums. So when I would go to her house, it would be like being at a record store, bro. I just going,
That's crazy.
and then start playing shit. She had everything, bro. She had before they had DVD players and VCR players. She had a big player to play this fucking big disc. It was like this big disc, this fucking huge.
Laser disc?
A laser disc. It was fucking huge, bro. And she played the Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band movie, and she played Peter Pan Live and The Wall. That's all she had.
Wow.
Big old laser disc.
That was the
It
80s.
was this big, dog.
I need a vinyl. I need a vinyl player. Is that what a laser disc looks like?
It's like a big old.
No, that's a tape
That's
deck.
like a big ass CD almost.
That's from fucking Pulp Fiction. I'll be back in
That's real to real, right?
two shakes of a lion's tail, whatever that fuck that means.
That looks like those things that cops use to
Two
record
shakes of
stuff.
My first album was Queen Latifah, Black Rain, 1993.
The album she right there with the sunglasses and that little hat.
Yeah, yeah. Where's Just Another Day and all that.
What's the name of that one song? The UNITY.
Yeah, UNITY. That was the shit.
Yeah, that was like MTV was popping.
Who you calling a bitch?
A little bit of hip hop, a little bit of rap.
Yeah, I love that. And then Color Me Bad, Remember When.
Damn.
Remember Color Me Bad?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I had the Remember When
How's
single.
that song go?
Remember when
And there's
I
another
can
one.
see forever in your
They were like the
eyes.
first kind of like before like NSYNC and all that shit, before New Kids on the Block.
They had because I remember watching VH1 Classic. They had like
those fools look like Willie, huh?
they didn't have beards, but they had like 5 o'clock shadows like around,
Yeah.
right? It was
Can
like
you pull up Color Me Bad? Can we see what they look like?
one guy had like the hair like this.
One fool looks
right?
like he's Greek.
They look like
Hey.
Edwin San Juan and Joe Coy, bro.
Who me and Rodrigo.
No manches.
No, Color Me Bad.
Oh.
But doesn't Color Me
man.
Bad like now like they're like tire like they work
No,
at
I
tire
think they're
shops?
still they're touring. Yeah, it looked a little weird.
See,
but-
this is the first album I had, and you wonder why I'm like I am.
Damn.
Look at these guys. Everybody has arched eyebrows.
Hey, what was it? Is this the song that had I Wanna Sex You Up or who's that?
I don't remember.
I think it is them.
Yeah.
I wanna sex you up.
Yeah, then they started looking cooler. They got the fool with gave that fool a wig, the bald fool.
Who was bald?
That one dude on the left, it looks like Kenny G.
Oh shit.
Because they had the brother to legitimize everything.
He does
Kenny
look like
G.
Kenny G. That's
Be
crazy.
harmonizing like a motherfucker. Dog.
He does. He looks like, oh my God. That forehead is crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. Not rest in peace. Is he
bent
alive?
knee power.
We said this before, and I remember we talked about this before, and then I saw somebody make a video about this on TikTok. How back in the day, like pop artists look old as fuck, or like it wasn't about
They're
it wasn't
men,
it wasn't
bro.
about the looks. It was just about fucking music, you know, like.
Yeah, my wife and I,
look.
we talk about that all the time. Like, ain't no way somebody would give Phil Collins a record deal, bro. Looking like that.
That's crazy.
This guy, come on, man.
Unless the singer died, right?
Yeah.
Did they care? They didn't care about looks back then at all.
Fuck no, man.
What about
What's
Elvis?
different?
If you were ugly, you were not on the cover.
What about
That was
Elvis?
Oh, well, he was pretty though.
was
Yeah,
handsome.
That's
But-
Kentucky.
yeah, but I'm talking about like
Like in the
Rugged,
80s, just
ugly
looking
fools?
like guys
ugly
that
fools, man. Like
basically men like in their like that look like mid 40s, you know, like singing.
That only look
they just look rugged, you
that
know.
was heavy metal.
oh
bands,
yeah,
like Black
man.
Sabbath
Like
and
what's his
shit,
name,
Iron
bro?
Maiden.
From the Doobie Brothers too.
Yeah, Leonard Skinner, all those fools.
Back in the long ago.
What's his name? George something?
George Michael, bro. Just
George
a
Michael.
masterpiece.
Wham,
Yeah.
homie.
Wham! At Beverly Hills.
What I heard,
Sex, baby.
but what I heard that what changed the game, what made record labels go like younger people, because back then they used to go with like people that had like experience, even though they're old, because there was no music videos, so
Oh,
you're
that's
able
right.
you're able to hide behind the
What
songs.
was it
But
when
then
like Cyndi Lauper and everybody came out?
Yeah.
Back-
MTV fucked it up
yeah.
for MTV fucked it
Yeah,
up
and
for
Kenny Rogers.
They left that song. Videos kill the radio star.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
I never knew.
They're in
I thought it was
my
Video
face, and in my because back then, man, like I remember, man, because the heavy when they were doing those MTV Awards, Grammy Awards, the guys that were really grinding, like AC/DC, Iron Maiden, those heavy metal bands, they would never win shit because they're ugly motherfuckers back there, bro.
Yeah.
Aerosmith too.
Yeah, dude.
It wasn't until
Metallica,
fucking Sum 41 came around and shit with fucking singing rock and roll with fucking pubic hair.
People actually
Green
look.
Day,
People
man.
actually look young.
We like puberty rock.
Nirvana.
Nirvana, bro.
Yeah.
But there's like you think about Nirvana and Green Day, but if there's there's like 100 punk bands that were like way better than them
That never
and
make
more
it.
pioneer than them, who never made it, like Circle Jerks,
Yeah.
fucking Agnostic Front, Corrosion of Conformity.
They're getting their due now.
And they're like in their
underground
70s now, bro, and they stole all their shit.
Still touring.
Shut up, really?
See, that's so dope. When you get to a certain age, like, we're just seeing that with hip hop, because hip hop's so young, you know. So we're like trying to see, like, okay, what age does it stop? Like, how long can you?
Tell us,
Because you
carry
really,
us one.
I want to be a rock star. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if I think about music,
As a rap star, I think once you make it to Vlad TV, you're pretty much done as a rapper.
you think so? That's
Yeah.
when you become a blogger.
Yeah. Because there's rappers now, bro, that I see talking shit, and I don't know who they are because they're all old.
They have podcasts.
Because they're all old now, right? And then I go, then I see their names, and I go, look, find them on YouTube. Oh, shit, I used to like that song.
Genuine.
Crazy.
But the thing about
no, it's not
also
genuine.
No, fucking right.
Also,
Jada.
how you say like rap's still pretty like young compared to other genres.
50 years old,
So this is our first time seeing these rappers get to this age. You know, like this is our first time seeing fucking rappers get to like 60.
He really is Big Daddy Kane now.
Yeah.
Like we
By
never
the way, have
seen.
you ever
yeah.
seen him live?
No, not live, just on TV.
I see Run DMC live.
I've seen Big Daddy Kane live many times.
Badass.
Badass.
I see Run DMC live and the Beastie Boys together.
That's cool.
Wow.
And I saw the Beastie Boys alone.
That's crazy. I saw Boys to Men as a kid.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh yeah, bucket list right there for me.
Patti LaBelle too. I saw Patti LaBelle and Luther Vandross perform when I was really young.
I saw Diana Ross
That's
at the
wild.
Celebrity Theater in Phoenix, which I'm going to be there next month.
That was a hell of a segue for a plug.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You have dates coming up?
No dates
Performing
come.
dates?
We're really just trying to figure out we're trying to get the special done right now. But dates soon.
What's
If
your
y'all-
Instagram?
Comedian Pink Fox.
There it is.
At Comedian Pink Fox, 2 X's. I'm Pink Fox like Red Fox.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And follow the journey. I'm still kind of young in comedy. So
You put my dates up for people who are wondering where to find me this weekend. I'm going to be at Las Vegas for one show.
David Copperfield Theater.
David Copperfield. 20 tickets left, people. So, and they're not together. So if you bring your lady, she's going to be sitting in a different aisle.
Get ready to swing that night, bro.
Oh, you know who else I saw, bro? I saw James Wood. No,
You a
but
one-man
I'm
show?
fucking James Woods, bro. That's his name?
Yeah, James Wood. The actor?
Yesterday morning, they let me know that you were gone. Susie and the plans we made an end to you. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen summer days
Should
that
we
I thought
Shazam?
would never
Yeah,
end.
Shazam
I've
the
seen
singing.
lonely times when I
Folger's
could
about
not
that.
find a friend.
That's crazy.
But I'd always thought that I'll see you again. That's his name, James Woods.
James Woods.
Yeah. But look it up, James Woods, singer, he's bald. Bro, he's like a folk singer, right? And people were yelling out through his whole show, bro. This lady
Really?
kept yelling out, sing fire and rain. Fire and rain, right? All drunk, white lady. And then finally he got mad. I could tell he got mad, but he didn't want to say nothing. He just said, ma'am. And he picked up his big ass set list. It's coming.
Ah!
And also when I saw Diana Ross, this Mexican lady kept yelling, Diana! The Camacho family loves you. By the way, Latinos like to tell you they love you by yelling out their last name.
Yeah.
The Camacho family loves you. And she's about to sing, lady sing the blues, and she's all quiet. I love you too, baby. And then I leave, had a heart attack, right? But I could tell the way she said, I love you too, baby, it said, shut up, bitch.
That's hilarious.
You gotta shout out
I'm
the
gonna hit
last
these
name.
notes right now.
Like the family crest. Fuck.
The Camacho family loves you, pinche Diana.
Dude, the best concert, I mean, it was the funnest one we saw was the War one in New York.
Oh yeah.
The
That was
private.
cool.
Forgot
That was
about that.
cool.
War the band?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like an industry show. Probably only like what, 200 people there, 150.
We did a show at the Microsoft there, and then the next day we were friends with the manager of another band called Los Tigres del Norte. They've been around since the 70s, and
Dwayne,
Dwayne, you know they have NACA.
George Jr.
Yeah.
Okay, this show is for the theater shows all over America. Like if you have a show that you want to put up at a theater,
Yeah.
and like at the Denver theater, and they do all their booking for the theater that day. So they'll probably get War to perform November 17. Maybe a comedian, right? Felipe Esparza to perform September 19 of the 2025 season. So all their theater performers perform those 3 days there at that little tiny room.
Yeah.
So we got to see War in a room with 50 people.
It was
That's
crazy.
crazy.
We're sweaty, dude. It was cold because it was like during the winter, but it was hot.
Y'all
in
can
there.
have this.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I saw Janet Jackson at the amphitheater in Anaheim.
Anna Crime. Hell yeah.
That was crazy. Is that what it's called? Is that the
Anna
nickname?
Crime. Anna Slime.
That's crazy. Is it bad out there, son?
Some areas.
I didn't know that.
Santa Ana, bro.
Santa Ana's pretty bad.
The only bad neighborhood in Orange County is Disneyland.
Yeah, it's
I got robbed there, bro, for a cotton candy.
I believe you got robbed for your money for sure. Yeah.
The area around there's pretty bad. Like that Denny, that's the ghetto Denny's. That's what they call it, right there on
I was
the
caught
corner.
sneaking in, bro, to that Disneyland one time.
Oh,
First
yeah?
time I made it in, bro. The second time they caught me, bro.
Nah, I got a plug over there, man. I get in.
Oh hell yeah!
I get a plug. And when I go places, my dad always, you gotta know a guy. So I try to know a guy.
My brother works opening him because he never hooks me up.
You don't have anybody that works there?
My brother works there, bro. I never ask him for shit. But dude, my son, my cousins, they go there every fucking week, bro.
That's
Every fucking week they're there, man. And I'm just hating. Bro, and then my brother's favorite number, and there was like a code they had forever. It was 33. And forever, I didn't know what the fuck 33 was, and it was bothering me. But it was from the 33 Club.
Oh, Club 33.
He's a member, bro. And he works there. So if I ever want to make up with him, dumbass, I can just go over there, walk in, and get me my Monte Cristo.
Let me ask you a question.
Fucking Felipe.
What's your favorite food item
stupid.
at Disneyland?
Well, I'm vegan now, so I wouldn't have no choice. But
Beignets.
I would say not at Disneyland, but at Knott's Farm, the fried chicken right outside of Knott's
man.
Farm.
Yeah,
I haven't
bro.
never been.
Dumplings,
My
bro.
God.
Really?
Knott's Farm originally was a Knott's Farm.
Yeah.
And they make Knott's jelly.
They
Back in the day, right?
They
Yeah.
invented the boysenberry.
Yeah, they went to the
Really?
boysenberry. So the rides were extra, I guess, for kids. But along the way, it became a big amusement park. But they have a fried chicken stand right inside or outside?
Outside. You don't have to go
The
inside.
restaurant.
It's packed.
You can just go
How
there.
far is Knott's Berry Farm?
Went
35
apart.
minutes.
Oh,
No
son.
traffic.
It's
45.
closer.
What time's it close? Anybody know?
Right.
If you're going to the Brea Improv or the Irvine Improv, you
Yeah.
can go there easy.
Yeah.
Really?
It's closer to us than Disneyland is.
I've done Brea and Irvine many times.
You gotta. Oh man.
gotta go.
It's off that Winter Park exit.
Yeah, off the 5. You're going.
Oh.
there,
This
like-
chicken is the best chicken.
It's good.
I'm pulling up for this
It's better
chicken.
than Main Street Chicken in Disneyland.
Yeah, they've been selling it
Really?
since the Depression, apparently, that family.
That was the only thing they had going.
There it is right there.
That and a couple little, little
But
jams.
you can get the jam with it, the boysenberry. It's so good. You gotta go.
It's bomb as fuck.
This
though.
is the chicken?
Yeah.
Got a little boysenberry drink.
Mrs. Knott's
Dude, I
chicken.
haven't been there in years.
It's
hey,
bomb, bro.
when you're eating there, you can hear the roller coaster
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
that's the
yeah.
best
We went
part.
You can sit outside too, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went there twice, but I haven't been there since I was a little kid.
Dude, those biscuits are so good.
Oh, that shit is fire, bro. And they have a bomb ass bakery.
But the last time I went to Knott's Farm, bro, I went there with Gabriel Iglesias and his ex-lady, and that fool couldn't get on none of the rides, bro.
Oh, really? Fuck.
Like, not even the fucking merry-go-round, bro. There was a big old wooden bench. We just sat there going around talking.
That's crazy. I used to date a Disney adult, you know?
Yeah.
But
What? You were a costume character?
yeah, I was Donald Duck for years. No, I used to date a I used to date a Disney, like a girl who really liked Disneyland like a lot. So I ended up there so much. one day my lower back locked up after being there for like 10 hours.
Wow, that's a long
And I
time.
had to go to fucking...
Disney fucking backlog.
Yeah, so
No,
you go to
I had-
Disney Hospital.
I had to get my shit acupunctured the next day. Like the guy had to sit me down and they did the cup
Oh, I
back
did that,
shit.
man. That shit
And
is
then
brutal.
they fucking did all the shit was in my hip, so he had to put the needles in my ass cheek. It was crazy.
Get to that sciatic nerve.
Yo, dude, it was, but it works.
Disney
Yeah.
fucked you up.
It works.
Hey, people who love Disneyland, they love Disneyland. I don't
Yeah.
love Disneyland that much. I love Universal
Some
Studios.
people was like,
Your girl like
kid, man.
Disneyland. So, is she one of those people like my brother and Pete Munoz?
My ex was like
Pete
that. dude.
Munoz is
My
like
ex,
that.
yeah.
They want to be there when they cut the main street ribbon to be like the first people to run in.
Or like they want to be there when like
I think, well, okay, so this is me
Part
not.
of the cult.
This is me not speaking ill of you. I'm saying good things, by the way. But she used to do like the marathons. So she has like all of the Disney marathon medals and stuff like that. And I thought that was really cool.
Or-
So like very like devout with Disney, like have all the passes, all the fucking shit, you know,
Or
all
we
the
do-
memberships.
What's it called when you go dressed up but not actually dressed up as the characters, but you the color coordinate? What's it called?
I don't know.
Cosplay.
Not cosplay.
No, but they're not allowed to do that, right? There's like, or
You-
you
you-
can't
you
can't
can't-
dress up like a character and
No,
go
no,
there.
no. But there's something where you can go as the same color schemes as your favorite character.
Yeah, I don't know what that
See,
is.
They do
You know that when on the History for Fools, when we're doing gangs,
Disney
we
gang.
did gangs of Disneyland, and there's actually like
biker gang, right?
biker gang type of gangs in Disneyland where they actually have rockers. Like there's people who are actually like they have like regular biker rockers, but with Disney characters in the back. Like there might be a crew who just likes Cinderella, so the whole crew is all Cinderella,
That's crazy.
and they have look up Disney gangs, and they get into fight with other gangs in there. Because some people are all about Toy Story, and some people are all about the original Mickey Mouse.
Old school.
Yeah.
You know, so you get into these things. There they go right there, bro. It is crazy. But there's basically a club, bro.
Could you imagine getting your ass kicked by this guy with Cinderella on his jacket?
Holy
Or
shit.
getting beat up, and then the guy's like, got beat up by the Goofy gang, bro.
The goofy
Wow.
gang.
That one
Around
looked
by
too
the
much like
submarine.
that looked crazy.
But if you're thinking of the best time to go to Disneyland, I would say go there on Pride
Oh,
Week.
these
eh?
guys don't look. The Pride Disneyland is actually really dope.
Yeah, when you go to Pride Week at
pops?
Disneyland, it pops because
Yeah.
none of them are getting on the rides, bro. They're just walking around trying to see each other, say hello. But the rides are like 1 hour.
I like May 4th at,
Oh,
at
that's badass.
Disneyland.
Oh,
Yeah, because I'm like a big Star Wars fan, you know. So like you walking around and shit, and you see Boba Fett, you're like, yeah,
I
that's
have
dope.
not
That's
been
dope.
to Disneyland since.
Star Wars that is badass,
Never.
bro.
Really, you got to go to the Cantina.
I have not been to Disneyland because I love Universal Studios more than anything, bro.
It's bad. Universal Studios is badass.
Really? I've seen I don't know. There's people that send like cosplay and shit like that, like that, you know,
Yeah.
really like the Star Wars shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they all come with the fucking lightsabers, and we used to go out in the cul-de-sac and beat the shit out of each other when they first came out. You know the ones where you hold the button down and you flick it out like a
Yeah.
nightstick? We just go out there and
Like
just wail on each. It was crazy. It was great though.
I remember when they had that big old fight at Disneyland.
Oh my
and
god,
the
the
fucking
family.
stormtroopers just
bro.
stood around and did nothing.
That was the crazy. They're fighting in Toontown, I think. Where like it was crazy.
Above my
bro.
pay grade, huh?
I think they punched Roger Rabbit in the face or something. It was
Really? There was a fight?
Yeah, it was a. This must have been like in 2015.
Man, there was the stormtrooper who were doing a little march with Anakin, right? And all of them were wearing all the dark sides were there, right? And there was a bunch of Jedis. They're all like saying "fuck you" to them when they pass by, and the guy walks up to that nerdy dude with the sword with his little Darth Vader voice. He goes,
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
he goes, "If you think you're the chosen one, you're not."
It's funny.
What's up, fool? What's your Instagram? People can follow you.
Comedian Pink Foxx.
This is live right now, by the way. People on YouTube
word.
commenting,
Yeah, I know, because I watched a few episodes of this. What are they saying in the comments?
talking shit all
Get
the
this
time.
faggot out of here. This bitch
They're
is...
probably talking shit about Rodrigo and him sitting too close.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
word.
like
They're
each
probably
other.
making fun of my
DC.
green sweats.
I like it. You're in Christmas colors. We were talking
Yeah.
about Christmas. I like the set is dope.
This is a set of the Merv Griffin show from Seinfeld.
I was gonna say that. You beat me to it. I was gonna be like, this reminds me of that episode.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Have I told you that you've gotten beautiful the more time you've been here.
Oh, thank you. This is one. And the next time I'll be even more gorgeous. I was telling somebody this.
For real,
the other day.
now like man, you like Janet Jackson and Good Times.
Oh, thank you. That's a compliment.
Yeah.
Just don't hit me with the cord off the iron.
Oh man, cried.
That was a horrible
Cried.
episode. It was JJ.
Like I don't know. Does that make you a pussy, bro? Because I cried at good time at events and movies.
No.
But in real life situations,
Just your emotions.
I
dude.
just hold it in. Eh?
You're normal.
Like if maybe when I watched the movie, like what's the movie that made you cry? Like you said, oh man, this movie made me cry.
Set
bro.
it off.
Oh man.
When Queen Latifah gets shot at the end.
Oh,
day
that's
after
sad.
day,
Phenomenal.
feel like my back's against the wall. It's the worst. I cry every time. I'm like,
Me,
wait,
bro.
Cleo.
Fucking oh man, Halle Berry and
Swordfish.
the one where she had the little baby saving something. She has
Oh, Saving Isaiah.
oh my god, dog.
Yeah.
I cried that
fucked
movie,
up,
bro. I
bro.
fucking
When he was
cried,
asleep in the
dog.
bathtub.
And he has a little hairpin.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Oh man, I also cry when she's taking her baby out of that situation, you know, the second time,
Yeah.
and she looks at the other little boy, and she grabs him and she goes, "You're gonna have a very tough life, but you gotta be strong, okay, little guy." And then she leaves him there. He's like 3, and he takes off with her son. Oh man, I bawl every time, man.
I
You
hated it.
can't save everybody.
When the kid went to the other family, that
Oh.
was like really hard to watch. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because it's like, ugh. And then they make it like an interracial. You know, the movies like that. Like it's a white family that adopts a black baby, and it just looks. It's hard to. It's cringy a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The old saviors.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old one.
You know, the second time Halle Berry played a crackhead, bro, because she played one in Jungle Fever too.
Monsters Ball. Was she a
Yeah,
crackhead?
no, her husband was.
She was a hooker, right?
I don't remember. I didn't see that movie fully.
I seen
We
it, I
all saw
remember.
one clip,
Yeah.
the same clip, as kids. We're like,
I don't remember that movie too much, probably because I didn't like
Billy
it.
Bob Thornton.
I don't know. Yeah,
I want to punch his dad through the whole movie. So, Nick Nolte, right?
I don't know any movie that makes me want to like. Oh, you know what? There's a movie that makes me really angry. American Hustle. I can't watch American Hustle. It's about Camden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's about like the politicians back in the day and how they like swindled, and the guy thought he was doing a good thing, and then they misappropriated the money and all this other shit. I hate that guy's wife, Jennifer something. Oh fuck, I forgot. But she plays this role so well, you hate her through the whole movie. She gets her fucking husband beat up multiple times. What's her name?
Jennifer Aniston.
No,
it's
that's
The
Friends.
girl from that badass movie that she earned her. Jenna. She's
What
everywhere.
movie?
She's in I
That badass movie where
forgot.
she earned not an Oscar but an award.
Great actress.
Yeah.
But she made me hate her.
Oh, that movie that from the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's her.
You know the Hunger Games is taken from a Japanese movie.
Jennifer
Jennifer
Lawrence.
Lawrence, baby.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
There's a movie called when that movie came out, the Hunger Games. 3 years ago, before the Hunger Games, a movie came out in Japan that's totally similar to the Hunger Games. Huh? Battle Royale.
Oh, really?
Battle Royale.
Really?
And when people started talking about how close they're together, how they're the same movie, the guys who fucking paid for Hunger Games to be released told the writer not to watch that movie because it was too similar. It's the same fucking movie, bro, where they're hunting each other and it becomes a team. But that movie right
You
there,
watch that shit.
that movie Battle Royale makes Hunger Games look like
Yeah.
Little Women, bro. It is
Really?
That's rated
hardcore.
R, yeah. They just
It
start
is
killing
rated
people.
R. Because right there,
Tapping people.
as soon as they grab, you know, like Hunger Games, they grab everybody. That Japanese guy, he's talking like this, and then some woman asks a question, he fucking blows her brains off in front of everybody. Any more questions?
Wow.
It was hardcore, man. What's up, fool? Mark and Rizzo, you got shows, bro?
Yeah, with you this Friday, Vegas. I'm excited. I was there last Saturday. It was fun.
Hell yeah, bro. You?
I'll be in Tucson this Friday and Flagstaff on Saturday
Who you with?
with Alfred Robles.
Hell yeah. Flagstaff where?
We're going to be at the Orpheum Theater. That's Saturday. And then Friday is going to be at the Leo Rich Theater.
Fool,
man.
Flagstaff. It's probably the coldest city in Arizona, by the
They
way.
get snow there, right?
Oh,
Really?
it's cold there, dog.
It's
Elevation
high.
wise.
Oh wow. Okay.
Freeway.
When are you gonna be in Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh. That's next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you want that guy to open up for you, he'll drive over there. He'll bring you a Philly cheesesteak if you want.
Oh,
I
fucking,
talked to him.
oh, homeboy there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, those Philly. It's funny because like Ralph posted something on Instagram like, I'm going to Philly. What's the best Philly cheese sandwiches? And then I was like, oh, Gino's, and then in the comments were like, don't go to Gino's.
No,
or
Rodrigo knows which one.
Fuck, I gotta get the picture.
It's James, right? It's called James.
It's
I heard my
not
son.
Pat's or
Pat's,
Gino's.
not Pat's. There's another one.
Whoa. Everybody,
see,
everybody.
Yeah, it's gonna start
People
a war.
people are saying like not Pat's. but I'm
First
like,
of all,
dude.
it's called the Philly cheesesteak. Don't you
Yeah.
ever call it a Philly cheese sandwich?
Okay, oh shit, I fucked
Okay,
up.
that's the
Please,
first
tell
thing.
him.
That's the first thing. Second, the best cheesesteak is Ishkabibbles.
Ishkabibbles in Philadelphia?
In Philadelphia.
Okay, let me hear
And the best cheesesteak in LA is Boo's Philly cheesesteak
Hey,
in Korea.
Boo's is
Never
good.
heard of these places.
Yeah.
This is in
Do they got
Silver Lake,
vegan ones?
right?
Listen, it's because they use Amoroso rolls. For those who don't know, Amoroso rolls are the staple of a Philly cheesesteak. It's a bakery in Philadelphia. Little known fact, when my grandfather first moved to the States from Puerto Rico, he was a baker there for like 30 years.
Fuck
These are the best. It's because of the water, right? They use the water in Philly to make these rolls and then they ship it out. I think it's the bodies in the water.
Yeah.
The body's in the water, yeah.
Mineralization.
Yeah.
Sleeping with the fishes.
Exactly, right? So that's what makes the bread taste so good, which is why cheesesteaks are so delicious.
Hell yeah, man.
I was gonna say, you know that taco spot that we always go to in Tijuana, Taconazo? They
Yeah.
opened up one in East LA, bro. So it's like you've been, dude. It's popping
It's
and
double the price.
it's
This-
fucking $350 a taco.
This taco stand they're talking about in Tijuana, Mexico, is so busy that if you and I were to order, we have our own taco waiter.
yeah. There's a
Yeah.
taco waiter.
Phenomenal.
He just showed down. He goes, what kind of tacos do you want? Okay. He writes it down. What kind of tacos do you want? Boom. He comes like in 5 minutes with 5 plates.
So they opened up where
Love
the old
that.
Tacos Mexico was on Atlantic Boulevard right there in East LA.
I almost got carjacked in East LA.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens to a lot of visitors.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
Bienvenido.
now I live here and shit. But yeah, back then, it was fucking creepy.
I haven't. You been carjacked?
Yeah, they broke into my car, but
Oh.
never carjacked.
I never got carjacked. I said they tried. They, you know, I pulled off and shit. But yeah, it was freaky.
You know who got carjacked? That comedian, bro, Robert Schimmel.
Really?
Yeah, he said, luckily none of it got on the upholstery.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yo.
What's up, fool? Oh, man. Hey, if you guys don't know this, I'm in an Emmy-winning show, motherfuckers. The Eric Andre show. That's right, Eric
Hell yeah.
Andre. He won an
Hell yeah.
Emmy for Best Comedic Performer in a Short Series.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, after years,
Fuck
bro,
yeah,
years.
dude.
When people say no, they started off in a garage like this, and then they moved up. Hannibal Buress, myself, Blanable, Little Felipe, Dan Curry. Hell yeah, bro, Emmy, dog.
The Baconator days, bro.
The Baconator, bro.
Do you find that? So wait, have you been? You guys been together since you started?
Hey, whoa, not like that. No,
No,
yeah.
I met him when I won Last Comic Standing in
Oh yeah,
2010.
no dating. What the fuck?
No, we've
Okay.
known each other for like a long time. Like, so like when I graduated high school, I started going to these open mics. After that, I started going to. I was friends with him because I used to watch him on TV back in the day.
So they started grooming him to be a comic.
Yeah.
Work.
So one of the first times we went on there when he won Last Comic Standing, he's all right. We're gonna go do a show in Bakersfield. And I told my mom, oh yeah, this comedian. We're gonna go. We're gonna stay in a hotel. Like, who is this guy you're gonna go with?
Who's this man?
He used to be my counselor. He grabbed me around the neck. This was his way to say I'm sorry.
Would you say you had to write me a fucking permission? I don't know. I
I need a
didn't.
trip slip, eh?
That's funny. That's dope, man.
Hell yeah, man. So, man, shout out to Eric Andre. Also, man, go listen to my podcast in Spanish, Nace una leyenda con Felipe Esparza. De la historia de Roberto Gómez Bolaños. We're in episode 4 right now. It's 11 episodes. Sponsored by iHeartMedia on Spotify. Produced by Sonoro. Also, check out the History for Fools podcast this week. And we're talking about the outlaw motorcycle gang. So check that out.
Oh, yeah.
And we're talking about the bike riders, the movie that's based loosely on the outlaw motorcycle gang. Hollywood again fucked it all up and made a lie about the movie.
With Elvis?
Bro, you know what?
What up?
I know we gotta go, but you know, I don't know if you watch Outlaw. You know the Outlaw Motorcycle Gang, right?
A little bit.
But did you see
Yeah.
the one where they show this guy named he became like the legend Outlaw Gang. He's the one that made the Outlaw what it is right now. His name is Taco Bowman.
Oh damn.
They call him Taco Bowman probably because he's dark. But he has he wear a bandana like this, and he became like the biggest outlaw motorcycle ever, right? Anyways, that kid right there, that actor,
He's Taco Bell.
they make it look like he's him, bro. But the timeline doesn't even fucking match, right? And so, anyway, I don't want to spoil the movie. You could listen to it on History for Fools.
I guess it's more based off true events, right? It's not like
Based on pretty people, bro. They want to make everything look pretty, bro. Like they make
Nobody-
these bikers look all cute.
nobody look like Austin Butler.
Hell
right?
no.
Austin Butler, like there's no sexy biker like
They
that.
look like
Bro,
Chong, bro.
my nephew, he's a member of the Mongols, and I've seen him, bro. And let me tell you, man, they're all good looking. Not just kidding.
But even Bob from La Bamba, there's like no sexy biker like that.
You know,
right?
Bob from La Bamba, by the way, he's part of the
the real
his,
Bob
his
that passed
motorcycle
away.
gang is an actual motorcycle gang.
Shut up.
He's part of the
But they're like from Gilroy, right? Or like the.
I don't even know. You're from Gilroy, yeah. They're
Yeah.
from Gilroy, yeah. You're
Okay,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
From Gilroy to the
There's
valley.
his motorcycle gang is called the Galloping Goose MC.
Really?
motorcycle
And they've
club.
been around since the 1960s. And during the filming of La Bamba, they actually let Isai Morales wear the original rocker that belonged to the original Bob Valenzuela, and that is right there, the Galloping Goose MC.
That's badass.
And I don't even know where they're from. What's up, Food Podcast, man? I'm jumping into a different podcast.
I know, me too. I'm like,
We got Pink Foxx right here, man. She has a special being filmed September 19th. Go check it out. Support.
Yeah.
Tell her,
tickets on
man. I
sale
saw
now.
you on this fool. I'm fucking What's Up Food Podcast, man.
What's that, fool?
Yeah, you tell me that your ticket is half.
And if you fucking need somebody, man, for a pickup game, she can chuck around and hit a triple double.
I put what did I put? I put me playing music right on Instagram, and Arsenio Hall commented, and he goes, "Now if you got a jump shot, you could join the Lakers," or some shit like that, like, cause you know, he's like, "You do it all, right?" And then I posted in my stories and tagged him me shooting threes at the gym.
Hell yeah.
I had this shit just in my phone. I thought it was really funny. But yeah, I'm down. I'll run a game of ball. You'll get your ass busted by a girl. So, you know, don't try to fucking be upset after. I'm a little enhanced. And I'm not playing any women. I'm only playing men.
That's right, fool. What's up, fool?
Hell yeah.
Hey, what was that girl that used to play with us?
Oh, Christine Madrano.